Junkie on the freeway, white claw in the brakes. 2 hours there, 2 back, still typing with ease. LA lanes locked, but she don't slow down. Show up every time, yeah, she runs this town. Sitting in the traffic, but she locked in check. If Sweet Pea goes live, yeah, she's right on that. From the 405 to wherever we at. Junkie pulling up like y'all good, I'm back. Different time zones, same front row seats. No matter where we are, we all meet in the feed. We the California's rolling deep on 9. 4 corners, 1 crew, yeah, the vibes align. From the coast to the chat, yeah, we show up right. If you're lost downstream, we gon' guide your light. Californians, yeah, we stay in the mix. 4 names, 1 flame, you can't remix this.
SD rolling with the sunset glow. West Coast haze where the good vibes flow. Little bit lifted, yeah, she stays serene. Ocean breeze mixed with the evergreen. Late to the stream, but she still gon' slide. Panel opens up, she already inside. Hold up, I'm here, yeah, she dropping bars. Calm, cool energy, no matter how far.
She got that FOMO, scrolling every stream. Little lost downstream, but she part of the team. New to the crew, but she locked in fast. Super chats flying, yeah, she built to last. Wait, where we at? But we got her back. Pointed to the right stream, never off track. Now she vibing with us, no need to roam. Anywhere we at, yes, Susie home.
Shamrock, yeah, Shamrock checking in from across the map. Different time zone, but she bridging the gap. Y'all good every time, yeah, she mean that. Heart so big, you can't teach that. Algorithm running, she keep it alive. Dropping love in the chat, keep the whole thing thrive. Quiet power, steady hand in the dark. Every stream glowing, got a Shamrock spark.
Yeah. Junkie, 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 junkie.
Susie, Shamrock, Shamrock.
Junkie, 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 junkie.
Susie, Shamrock, Shamrock.
We the California, say the name twice. Show up every stream, yeah, we never think twice. From the traffic jams to the ocean tide, from the lost links to the worldwide ride. Californians, yeah, we stay in the mix. 4 names, 1 flame, can't remix this.
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully everybody had an opportunity to hit that like button as they were dropping in. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. I don't know why I put on my hood, but I did put on my hood. I think I feel like I'm being a gangster now. We went over to California, I feel like a thug. The closest I can get to it right now is a hood on my head. Oh, man, I cracked myself up. Everybody tap in. Okay. So we are going into day 4 of our Tupac trial. Yesterday we heard we heard from 2 detectives that took the stand. One detective went into the Biggie investigation. If you have not seen that, please make sure that you go check it out on the page. I did clip that up, especially so people can check that out and kind of catch up on that part if you missed it. Another half day, of course. And what else did we have that was kind of... Let me look at my notes. I done moved my notebook. Dang. That's what I do now. I remove my notebook. So let me get the recap that we got for day 3. Yeah, I see smoke over here. I wonder what's on fire. Something on fire over here by my house. I don't know if it's a house on fire or what is going on, but something on fire. I'm gonna look or something. All right. Okay, so y'all know yesterday was on your half day of testimony. We did have Wade Lee, former FBI special agent. He was the first witness. He is from South Central. I guess he basically just kind of told the jurors that he arrested Keefe D on drug trafficking charges in the 1990s. I mean, they were moving that dope. Whoa, we found out about 300 keys yesterday. I don't even know what that be like, but sound like they was bringing it in, baby. His testimony was important because Lee had conversations with Davis long before Davis was charged with Tupac's murder. According to Lee, Davis told him that Orlando Baby Lane Anderson was attacked by the Blood Gang members that night that Tupac was shot. Now, Davis connected that attack to an earlier incident involving Anderson at the mall. Davis said he didn't have any problem with Suge Knight or Suge's people before that MGM fight. So they didn't have any problems. Davis did acknowledge during this portion in time to Detective Lee, according to Detective Lee, that being angry enough to retaliate after Orlando was beaten. Like, that's when he kind of got upset, Davis, because Orlando was kind of like the chosen one to them, like the family and everything. At least that's what later comes out in more testimony, okay? But Davis claimed that he wanted any retaliation to happen back in Compton, like not in Las Vegas. So they wanted to do all that stuff back there on their own turf, on their own streets. But during that portion of time, from what the testimony we got from Detective Lee, is that Davis told Lee that he did not know who unalived Tupac at that time. And I think the reason why it matters is becoming the central battle of this guy. Which Keefe D should the jurors believe? Like, should they believe the Keefe D that's, snitching in the thing? Or should they believe the Keefe D that wrote the book? Should they believe the Keefe D in the interview? Should they believe the Keefe D that we are going to have to see? He got to approach. He got to take the stand. We got to see him. That is just, it ain't no other way around it. He got to get up there. So that's going to be very important. And then we had our guy who was also handsome. Dang. Mr. Dupree. He is a retired detective, and he gave us a little insight into how they did the investigation with Biggie Smalls. So, and the connection with Keefe D. So that was very interesting. I know at the end of the day, they were trying to do some kind of video or listen to something. I know they have one witness today, and it sounds like we may be listening to a lot of audio. Y'all know this man, he went on a mouth-a-thon, so he talking any and everywhere. It just is what it is. But without further ado, I'm going to get us in here to the courtroom, guys, so we can see what we have going on today. Let me see. Let me get past some of this part.
Admitted 145, 49.
Then we got Mr. Face Grabber.
So the clerk marked it as admitted 149 instead of admitted 145. So we just need to correct the record. We're going to replace the 149 with the 145. She asked me to put it on the record.
Perfect. Any objection, Mr. Sant?
No objection.
Perfect. That'll be done. Was there anything that you needed to put on record regarding a statement not being introduced?
I don't think we need to put it on the record, but
Okay.
I know the court has ruled on it, but we made the determination not to offer it.
Which statement is that, just so if we ever need an appellate record? Okay.
You do solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
You may be seated. May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
Duane Lee, spelled Denvonta, last name Lee, Lee.
Thanks, Mr. Lee, for being here. Mr. Duane, whenever you're ready, you may proceed.
All right, thank you. Sir, you did not volunteer to be here, is that fair?
No, I didn't.
In fact, you're under a court order to be here
Yes,
through a subpoena.
yes,
In fact, you have expressed many times the fact that you do not want to participate in this.
yeah.
But understanding that you're a court order, you don't have a choice whether or not to sit in that chair. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
I want to ask you a little bit about the mid-1990s. Where were you living?
But at the time, I think Hawthorne.
Did you ever start spending time in Compton?
Yes.
And what was who were you spending time with?
My homeboys and people around, friends.
At some point, were you spending time with a person you knew as Big Dre?
Yes.
Would you describe him as a friend?
Yeah.
And then later on, did you start spending time with a person by the name of Orlando Anderson?
Yes, I did.
Would you consider him a friend?
Yes.
As a result of your relationship with Orlando Anderson, did you start coming into contact with the Southside Compton Crips?
Oh, yes, I did.
Can you tell us how that happened?
Meaning, we used to go over there and, hang out. And we wasn't from over there at that time, but we knew a couple of people. So, we go over there, hang out, or whatnot, chill.
And then, is it fair to say at some point that you were given a option of joining Southside Crips or facing a different kind of repercussion?
Yeah, I would say it was an option, like, either or, basically.
And can you tell us what the either or was?
Well, at the time, it was either, we're going to join or you just can't come around no more.
And did you ultimately join?
Yeah, I did.
And how does that work? How did you join?
Or you get put on, meaning, have a fight or whatever,
Now,
things of that nature.
is it always this fight? Is it always a one-on-one, or sometimes is it multiple people on one?
Sometimes it's not one-on-one. If you get lucky, you might get a fair one like that. But other than that, sometimes it's not one-on-one. Sometimes. Duane Lee, spelled Denvonta, last name Lee, Lee.
Thanks, Mr. Lee, for being here. Mr. Duane, whenever you're ready, you may proceed.
All right, thank you. Sir, you did not volunteer to be here. Is that fair?
No, I didn't.
In fact, you're under a court order to be here
Yes,
through a subpoena.
yes,
In fact, you have expressed many times the fact that you do not want to participate in this.
yeah.
But understanding that you're a court order, you don't have a choice whether or not to sit in that chair. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
I want to ask you a little bit about the mid-1990s. Where were you living?
But at the time, I think Hawthorne.
Did you ever start spending time in Compton?
Yes.
And what was who were you spending time with?
My homeboys and people around, friends.
At some point, were you spending time with a person you knew as Big Dre?
Yes.
Would you describe him as a friend?
Yeah.
And then later on, did you start spending time with a person by the name of Orlando Anderson?
Yes, I did.
Would you consider him a friend?
Yes.
As a result of your relationship with Orlando Anderson, did you start coming into contact with the Southside Compton Crips?
Oh, yes, I did.
Can you tell us how that happened?
Meaning, we used to go over there and, hang out. And we wasn't from over there at that time, but we knew a couple of people. So, we go over there, hang out, or whatnot, chill.
And then, is it fair to say at some point that you were given a option of joining Southside Crips or facing a different kind of repercussion?
Yeah, it was. I would say it was an option, like either or, basically.
And can you tell us what the either or was?
Well, at the time, it was either we're going to join, or we just can't come around no more.
And did you ultimately join?
Yeah, I did.
And how does that work? How did you join?
Or you get put on, meaning have a fight or whatever,
Now,
things of that nature.
Is it always this fight? Is it always a one-on-one, or sometimes is it multiple people on one?
Sometimes it's not one-on-one. If you get lucky, you might get a fair one like that. But other than that, sometimes it's not one-on-one.
And when you say a fair one, you mean a one-on-one, basically. All right. And so when you did you get a fair one, or did you have to get jumped in by multiple people?
Oh, I had a fair one. Yeah, it was not multiple people.
And how'd that happen? How'd that come about? You getting a fair one?
I don't understand the question.
Well, did Mr. Anderson assist you in joining the Southside Crips?
Oh, honestly, he didn't assist us on joining nothing. He just was there to make sure, because we was, we're friends of his, to make sure basically that we had a fair, shake. We get a fair chance. Won't get dogged out, or not unless you got dogged out by that one, whoever he was fighting. So yeah, he was, he was there to make sure that everything went pretty much as smooth as it can go.
And so Orlando Anderson was basically looking out for you.
Yeah, he was looking out for all those.
Now, are you familiar with a person that went by the moniker Keefe D?
Yes.
And who was he in the Southside Crips in the mid-90s?
He was a hustler. He was known for hustling. That's what he was known. What I knew from him is he was a hustler. He, grew up around there. That's basically what he was. Yeah.
And when you say he was a hustler, for those of us who don't understand what that means, what does that mean? Is he getting money? Is he doing other things?
He's getting money. Yeah, he's getting money. That's what it is.
And how is he getting
on
money?
A higher level?
On a higher level. So he's not just getting. There are some people who are let's say hustling and get money on maybe a lower level, and then there are people who are making bigger money. Is that fair?
Of course, you could say that's safe to say. He's on a bigger level.
He was on a bigger level. And when we're talking about getting money, are we talking about through working a 9-to-5, or are we talking about narcotics?
It was narcotics.
All right, and then when you got initiated into the Southside Crips through a fair one. After that, would you hang around the Southside area a lot?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And is it sometimes referred to as the neighborhood?
You said it was
the neighborhood is like
that's where we're from. That's where we're going to be.
Okay. And you had said we had talked about Orlando Anderson. Did he have any relation to the Keefe D?
Did Orlando?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his nephew.
Okay. Orlando was Keefe's
nephew.
Okay. Yeah. And being a Davis, or being part of that family in Southside, was that a big deal?
I wouldn't say it was a big deal. Because there's a lot of families in our neighborhood, but they were pretty, prominent family,
And then, did the day you got initiated, did DeAndre also get initiated?
Yes.
And are you familiar with somebody by the name of Terrence Brown?
Yes.
Was he older than you, or was he your age?
Yeah, he was older than me.
So,
yeah, he was older than me.
So I assume he was in before you were in.
No, way longer. Yeah, before. Yeah.
He's more of a you were kind of in the group that Big Dre, Orlando, that age group.
That was that. Yeah, that's that era. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
And then Terrence Brown was, I'd say, would it be fair to say Terrence Brown's part of an older group along with Mr. Davis?
Yes.
During that time, did the South Side have any rival gangs in Compton?
We had a lot of rival gangs in Compton.
Yeah.
It's a lot,
Understood. Was Mob Piru one of those rival gangs?
Yes.
And Looters Park Piru also?
Yes.
In the mid-90s specifically, like 1995, 1996, was there a war going on between Southside and Mob Piru?
Yes.
I'm going to focus your attention to around 1995. In 1995, were you aware whether or not Mob Piru was associating with a music label?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
And what music label was that?
Death Row Records.
And were you familiar with somebody by the name of, or went by the name of Suge Knight?
Yes.
And would you say that he associated with Mob Piru?
Yes.
Were you familiar with somebody by the name of Tupac Shakur?
Yeah.
And would he also associate with Suge Knight, Death Row, and Mob Piru?
Yes.
Now, with regards to Southside, were you guys hanging out with another record label?
I mean, we have hung out with another record label. Yeah.
Yeah. And what record label was that?
It was Bad Boy.
And Bad Boy, is that the record label that was being run by Sean Puffy Combs?
Correct.
And when you say you would associate with them, what would you go to concerts? Would you just hang out? What would be the nature of the connection that you saw between Southside and Bad Boy?
I mean, we went to a couple of like concerts. I've seen them before. That concerts or they came to our neighborhood before. And that's it.
And when you would go to concerts, who would organize you going to that concert? How would you know to go to the concert?
Well, we just basically all do because they say we got tickets or da-da-da-da, and we all, they'd be like, okay, we're going to go to the concert. You get your ticket and you go.
Would you, was your understanding part of it was to ensure that Bad Boy was not bothered by other gangs?
That was the basis of it, I believe. Yeah, I would say that.
And was there a particular gang that people in Bad Boy were worried about?
Yeah, they was worried about the Death Row.
I want to take your attention to the summer of 1996, in particular the Lakewood Mall. Are you aware of an incident that took place at the Lakewood Mall in the summer of 1996?
Yes, I am.
How are you familiar with that event?
Because I was there.
And that summer of Lakewood Mall, what happened? What were you doing at Lakewood Mall?
One of our friends, he was going off to college, and he had went up there to grab some things to get prepared for college. So we went along with him. And,
do you know where the money came from for this person who's going to college to get these things?
Yeah, Keefe was helping, try to get, he needed, a lot of, I don't know what college kids need really, but, need a little TV probably, a little, clothes and things of that nature.
And Lakewood Mall's not in Compton, is it?
Not at all.
Is it fair to say it's about 15, 20 minutes away from Compton?
Yeah, if that.
And just so things have changed in the last 30 years.
Of course.
Back then, you couldn't order things on Amazon and have them delivered to your house, right? You actually had to go
No, I
someplace.
doubt it. I don't remember.
So at the Lakewood Mall, you were there with other Southside Crip members. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
And was Orlando Anderson one of the people that were with you?
Yes, Orlando was with us.
Okay. And then, did you happen to run in that day into people from Mob Piru or Death Row Records?
Yes, we did.
Can you tell us about that?
We basically were coming from different sides of the mall, and we're, walking towards each other, and I guess we basically seen each other simultaneously. You know what I mean? And we noticed people. They noticed us. They kept, coming our way. We kept coming that way. And a couple of words was exchanged once it got close enough. You know what I mean? And that's when the fight broke out.
So a fight broke out?
Yeah.
And by that, we're talking about people punching each other and tackling each other.
Yeah.
On the other side, were you aware of somebody by the name of Trayvon Lane there?
Yeah, I was aware of Trayvon, yeah.
And in particular, there's talk about a death row chain or medallion hanging from Trayvon Lane's neck. Did you see that?
Yeah, did I see the chain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen the chain.
Okay. During the fight, did anything happen to that chain?
Yeah, during the brawl, it came off his neck.
Now, let me ask you something about the significance of a chain or something like that. Is there any special significance to taking somebody's chain?
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, well, yeah, of course.
And can you explain that?
I mean, that was their logo, and so it's like you taking that from them is, like you got something, to at least harp about or to say, hey, look, I took this. That's all it would be.
Would it be considered disrespectful to rip somebody's chain off?
Yes.
How did that brawl end? Like what made you guys stop fighting?
Oh well, the police came. You know what I mean? The police came, separated the parties. They didn't even try to talk to nobody or nothing. They just wanted to get the situation under control. Everybody just, leave. Just get out of there. So that's what they did. They came in, it separated us basically. We went our way, they went their way.
Is it fair to say that Lakewood is a little different of a place than Compton?
Yeah, somewhat, yeah. Yeah, it is.
A little more suburban?
A little more, yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
And at that point, it sounds like that whoever the police was in Lakewood just was asking you guys to get out of there, right?
Yeah, they just wanted to be, in the mall. It's, families, kids, they just wanted to get it handled, situated, and get people out of there.
Permission to approach, Your Honor?
You may.
I'll show you some photos. Exhibits that's already been admitted. I'm going to show you Exhibit 62. Who's that?
Mr. Davis.
Show you Exhibit number 63. Who's that?
Mr. Anderson.
Show you Exhibit number 64. Who's that?
Mr. Smith.
Let me show you Exhibit number 65. Who's that?
Mr. Brown.
Let me show you Exhibit number 60. Who's that?
That's Trayvon.
Okay. And I'm going to show you Exhibit number 70. Do you recognize the people in here? The ones' faces that aren't blurred?
Yeah, the people I know is Orlando, me, and Big Dre.
Okay. And then, is this just a wider out version of that photo?
Yeah, same thing, same deal. What I just told you, us three.
Okay. And then I'm going to show you what's been already admitted, State 66. Do you recognize who's in that photo?
Yeah, Orlando and Keefe.
Did you go to the Mike Tyson fight when Mike Tyson fought Bruce Seldon the weekend that Tupac Shakur got shot?
No, I didn't.
How come?
I was incarcerated.
It's fair to say that that incarceration began in July 8th of 1996?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Okay. In 2006, is it fair to say that you started doing work for the DEA?
Yeah, HIDA.
Yeah, HIDA, yeah.
Yeah.
And is that after you got caught trafficking some drugs as well.
Correct.
And in the mid 2000s, you got 5 payments. Is that right?
I think something like that.
And that was for $2,000, $500, $1,000, $1,300, and $500 for a total of $5,300. Is that fair?
That's probably fair to say. I don't know exactly.
You don't remember it,
Yeah,
but if I told you that, you wouldn't disagree with me.
No, not at all.
Okay. Court's adjourned. Still pass the witness.
Okay. Cross, Mr. Swift.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Lee, your street moniker is Dirt Rock.
Correct.
Okay. And how did you come with that moniker? How did that happen?
It was given to me.
With regards to your testimony here today, you've told us a little bit about your work with HIDA. That's for drugs, correct?
Yeah, correct.
And while you're
Drugs and other things. HIDA is a task force, so it's drugs and everything. It's ATF, DEA, all that.
right.
Right.
And with regards to your work with HIDA, of course, because it's about everything, technically, if you saw other types of crimes being committed while you're working for HIDA, you would tell the HIDA people because it's part of the overall task force, right?
No, I'm not necessarily. I'm tell them what they asked me about. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell them nothing outside of the realm of what they're seeking or looking for.
Right. And fair to say, though, with regards to what they were seeking and looking for, at some point they were targeting Mr. Davis as a drug dealer, right?
Yeah.
And so you were helping them with that information that they needed, right? And that information came in early of 2008, meaning that you were helping them in April and May and that kind of thing.
I'm not sure the dates, but I eventually was, helping them. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't remember the dates.
Your Honor, would a review of a report from the DOJ with regard to your participation help refresh your recollection?
They might, yeah, sure. Yeah.
You may approach.
Just take a look at the report, look at the date, don't have to say anything, and then I'll ask you some questions.
Look at the date. Where's the date? Is it? Okay, I recall. Yeah.
Okay. And with regard to this document I gave you, it looks like the date that I've shown you is a date for July 10th, 2008. Is that right?
Yes, that's the date that's on there.
Okay. And fair to say for the jury, once again, you're working with the HIDA team, and that's even prior to July of 2008, you were working with the HIDA team. Fair?
You said prior to
July of 2008.
2008.
Yes.
I was working with HIDA. I only worked with HIDA one time, so I don't know what you're trying to insinuate.
All right. And I want to make sure that the jury, that we're clear for the jury.
Oh,
So
that's
let me show you my job here. Would a review of another document help you refresh your recollection as to how many times you worked with HIDA?
It might. Let me see.
This is, yeah, Bush, Your Honor?
You may.
Sorry. All right, sir. Now showing you the document. You recall having an interview with a couple of the special agents from HIDA on September 10th, 2007.
Yes, I recall.
All right. And then also, once again, just for the jury's edification, showing you a document here. Were you also working with HIDA on April 3rd, 2008?
See, working and being interviewed is two different things.
Okay, so you were being interviewed by Haida on April 3rd, 2008.
Yeah, that's what it says.
And you were given information with regards to Mr. Davis on April 3rd, 2008, right?
I didn't get no information about Mr. Davis. I didn't even know at the time what, you know what I mean. I was there on what I was there for.
Once again, this is about drugs. I'm talking about drugs. So with
I am
regards
too.
to, regarding 2008, April 3rd, were you there to speak to Haida agents about drugs?
Yeah, pretty much. Not entirely, but yes.
All right. When you say not entirely, what do you mean?
I'm saying we did talk about drugs. We talked, yeah, we did.
Anything else besides drugs in your 2000? I want to make sure the jury understands.
Okay,
Anything
yeah,
in
yeah.
April of 2008 besides drugs that you talked about?
No, that's it. That's all we talked about.
All right, thank you, sir. Now, in your time that you've spent with Haida, you had shared some information with regards to what we now call the Lakewood incident. Remember, we just talked about this a second ago?
Yeah.
All right, can you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury when the Lakewood incident occurred?
It was in 96. I want to say July. That's what I want to. Yeah, that's July. I feel it's July of 1996.
Can you help us as to how you know it was in July?
Yeah, because it was the summer,
It was in summer.
and he was getting ready to go to school, so I know he had to be there that summer. You know, start up his training and stuff for football.
Okay. So if somebody else, an FBI agent, came in here and told us that it was a couple weeks before the fight in Las Vegas, would he be mistaken?
You said who came in and said what?
If somebody else testified about that date and said it happened a couple
Objection,
weeks
Your Honor,
before.
to have this witness talk about what another witness stated.
I'm just asking you.
And that witness was stating what he said.
We can't
All right, then
opine as to whether he's mistaken or not.
I'll withdraw the question, Your Honor.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. You shared the details of the Lakewood incident, right? You told people you described it, fair?
Describe it to who?
To various different people over the time since the time it happened. You've explained it to various different people. In fact, to us right now, today.
Yeah, so I mean I did because I'm doing it to y'all right now. So yeah.
Right. And so with regards to your description, can you tell us, describe for us what happened during the Lakewood Mall incident?
Same thing I just told. We got to fight. And
Now, isn't it fair, though, that at some point in the future, and I want to make sure I'm clear as to the date, you had an interview with a Detective Mogg from Metro?
oh yeah, I did.
Okay, and you recall that interview was actually on July 11th, 2023 in Las Vegas?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Right. And would looking over a transcript of your interview with Detective Mogg help refresh your recollection as to what you told him on that day?
Well, I couldn't tell him too much more different than what I already said. So yeah, come on with it.
Right. All right. Yeah, Coach Ryan?
You know.
Okay, sir. I'm showing you your statement here. And I want you to read
The highlighted.
question. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what's your question?
Now, with regard to what you reviewed, fair to say that you told Detective Locke a more specific sort of thing that happened at the Lakewood Mall, right?
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah. Can you tell us, for instance, the location of where the fight took place?
Yeah, it was by Foot Locker.
By the Foot Locker.
Yeah.
In fact, you had made mention that the fight at the Foot Locker was so bad that they had to remodel it after the thing had gone down at the Lakewood Mall. Fair?
Yeah, it's turned into the World Foot Locker.
Right. You described it as mayhem that was occurring in that Foot Locker.
Yeah.
Okay. One moment, please, Your Honor.
Of course.
Your Honor, I have no further. Actually, I do. Sorry, let me back up real quick. Nope, that's it. I have no further questions of this witness.
Any further questions, Mr. Pill?
Of course not.
Shake it.
Your Honor, I will pass. I'll pass the witness except for one thing. I don't think I moved before the witness. Please, I don't think I moved the exhibits into evidence. I just want to be clear about that before the witness is off the stand.
Okay.
Which is state is moving proposed exhibit 71, 70, 65, 64 into evidence.
64, 65, 70, and 71.
That's impressive, yes.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
They'll be admitted.
Thank you. Then with that, no further questions.
All right, one final thing, Mr. Lee. Anybody from, any members of the jury have any questions for this witness? Okay, got it. Can I have the parties approach? All right, a question from one of our jurors, Mr. Lee. What did you receive multiple payments for if you gave information to HIDA once?
Well, it was during, the course of the investigation and things like that. That's what it was for. During the course of the whole thing, they have different ways of, looking out for you or giving you something to try to help your situation or something like that.
Any follow-up based on that state?
Nope.
Defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you for being with us, Mr. Lee. You are excused.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who's your next witness, State?
So we're going to play the 2008 statement, which I think will probably take up the rest of the day.
Okay, so it's already been admitted. Remind us what exhibit that is.
That's a great question. I think it's going to be. Actually, I don't know. I'm going to have to grab the disc.
Okay.
I have it uploaded on my computer.
Do you know, Ryan? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you can proceed with playing Exhibit 117 then.
Thank you.
If we just maybe the volume down in the beginning because it's really staticky, and then we'll turn it up when they start talking.
Get this thing catered, Greg?
Yeah, I figured we'd be here for a while.
Oh, dude, you can just walk out there and buy breakfast. And not do that.
Yeah.
Hey man, you hungry? Keith? You want something to eat? We're gonna be here for a while. A couple hours, 3-4 hours maybe.
Oh man, I had to pick up my wife though.
What time?
2:30.
Okay, we'll have you out of here by 1:30.
Hold up.
If they have any of that white home liquor?
I didn't say no spook down game either.
Okay.
A couple of weeks before the murder.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Who was this guy again? Fufula?
He was a guy, he was a witness that got shot and killed after the incident. And before he really had a ability to make any statements.
Where's Wayne? He's out there talking?
He's talking to
Dupree?
Dupree, yeah. I never said I seen Reggie Wright up there either.
Okay.
Right.
Regarding what? In Compton or at the Biggie thing?
At the Biggie thing.
Okay.
Two quadruple murder, homicide in Compton. Concerning the two, okay, yeah.
A lot of shooting in Compton after that Tupac thing.
Sorry for the late, guys. You know how it is. So difficult out here to make a living.
Trying to hustle?
Oh, I'm trying, man, but nobody wants to buy anything from me. No, I'm kidding.
Wayne,
Yes, sir.
keeps going over his original statements that he gave after his arrest back in 90, whatever.
Are you hiding the donuts and coffee like that?
These guys wouldn't let me get in.
See? I know how y'all are. See,
I'm trying to help you out, man. I'm looking after your heart.
See a fat boy here, you guys are like, man, we're gonna fool him, make him come to me. Okay. Oh, God.
Checking for peace.
No, it's just sounds out. I was wondering. How you guys been?
Good, man. Good.
How's the holidays going?
So far, so good.
Really? Yeah, it's coming up fast, isn't it? Faster than I expected.
Next week, we'll be here and be over. Which is always a good time.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah. Is my secretary here? Or someone else let you guys in?
It was open.
Oh, it was open?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Some dude came in with like a cart full of food. People came out like ants, man.
Oh, okay.
They got some guy pulling a cart around selling sandwiches.
Oh, yeah, they do that around here.
That's pretty cool.
For people that don't want to go to the cafes, that they come from sweet to sweet.
Right.
I know it is pretty, because there's not a lot of restaurants around here.
Yeah, that's convenient, man.
Yeah, it's convenient. Because restaurants are kind of expensive, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never eat around here. So.
Does that dude charge a lot? I didn't ask him how much it was.
Yeah, probably $5 or $6 or whatever they can get.
Yeah, that's cool.
But it's a smart move. It's smart because, probably make a couple $100 a day. See you in a while, man.
It's a holiday,
Yeah.
Nice office, man.
Meager surroundings. Yes. We're moving down the street actually to the death row building.
Is that right?
Yeah, we thought we wanted to be part of history.
That's kind of ironic.
It's nice that we did it.
Yeah, it's real nice. I seen from outside, not the inside.
Yeah, this lawyer and doctor bought it. I know the lawyer. Her name is Shelley McMillan, and this doctor bought it.
And they, you know,
he's at the hospital right now with his father. He's a minor. Okay. Yep, I've already, okay.
What's the Nike watch?
Yeah, I've already spoken with somebody from your guys' office and provided it all.
Oh, yeah.
Probably 2 weeks ago.
Nice. Thanks, man. My wife got it for me. Yeah. She loves you, huh? A little. Only on my birthday.
Yes, fruity by.
Yeah, birthday.
Fruity by. Yeah.
Only your birthday. Yes,
I don't have it with me right now. I'm actually at work and I'm in a meeting and he has his medical card with him because he's going back in for another pre-op today. His mom does and she's with him so he can
still working,
call
man.
her.
What is that exactly what now?
No, oh no, that's his statements from.
Prior statements during when he was arrested.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's 909 331
Well, I'm not going to look into that with you.
6272.
$19 phone, man.
What? It really doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
What kind of
Throwaway.
Boost? Oh, Boost Mobile? Oh, they changed them. They're nice.
He's fine now.
Okay.
Throwaways.
No problem. Bye-bye.
That's what they call you? You just got to throw them away faster, man.
I was, you had a motherfucker sitting next to me. He ain't even went bought a phone for me.
I like the way that Vegas does their reports.
It's almost like a federal report.
Yeah.
A lot of those agencies have adopted that federal reporting system that the FBI uses for the way they structure their reports. I don't know why. But anything's better than LA though. LA are so screwed up the way they do it.
Hey, Greg, can I have a piece of scotch paper? Thank you.
You just need one, or do you want to?
Just one.
And we got accused of doing this one too. This is an anonymous caller said an off-duty LAPD working security killed Tupac. We can't win, can we?
Some of those weed tip ones.
LAPD, a bunch of killers, man.
Here's interesting, 9/24/96, a caller from New York claiming to be Sean Puffy Combs said he hired someone to blow up night. Something went wrong. Girls got involved. This is interesting.
I believe that one.
Are you going to call in on himself?
Yeah. No, but somebody.
No,
somebody just calling in.
He called.
Yeah. Well, he had to put some credibility to it, yeah.
Keefe, the second one's is almost identical to the first one, so we don't need to go through that if you haven't already.
Hey Keith, the guy who wrote that wants to know if you still have the girls going to the club selling ecstasy.
Selling ecstasy?
Yeah, that's the guy who wrote that.
Crazy as hell. Selling no ecstasy. Okay, and Graham, I was the leader.
So really the only thing is the thing about Santana Block, the thing about getting dope from Pat back in 93 or whatever you said it was, and then what was the third thing? Oh, Reggie Wright. Those are the only three things?
Yeah.
Well, what about that whole bullshit about Tupac?
What's that?
The whole...
Oh yeah, that was bullshit.
Okay. Alright. You can pass this back over here. Today, Keefe, today what we're going to do, we're just going to go over with a fine-tooth comb the Las Vegas incidents. We're going to draft up our report as regarding that specific thing. And then we're going to cover a few other things, but we do have to emphasize to you that everything in this report has to be right on, because if down the road it's determined that some of these details are incorrect, then everything's off the table. So everything in this report cannot be like that report.
Hey, I want to say this though too. I feel like I said that day, don't bullshit me, and I won't bullshit y'all. You know what I'm saying? I feel I'm being bullshitted.
Regarding what your deal?
You said yesterday, how Mike, I need to talk to Mike. You said it was over.
I need to talk to Mike. One is because I still got a tracker on his car. Two, I need his statement regarding the place in Paramount that was in his name. And there's some questions that are regarding to Mike. We're not bringing Mike in order to arrest him. But since Mike already knows that the police have contacted you and you're working with them, there should be no problem. It's up to Mike to keep his own mouth shut, and we're not going to be asking him about his people or his associates. That's not of concern to us.
Yeah.
If you hadn't told Mike, we wouldn't have talked to him. Well, we wouldn't want to talk to him.
Okay, another thing. I know y'all been over Kevin's house.
On surveillance?
No.
No, we've never been to Kevin's house.
Y'all haven't?
Ever.
Because I feel, why would y'all why not hire Edie?
There's some problems, in my opinion, and this may not be a shared opinion, but I just don't believe in Edie's ethics. I think he's a dirty attorney. I think that Edie will lie, cheat, and steal in order to get himself out of any kind of problem. I think that there was ethical problems with the way that he had Orlando testify on behalf of Suge Knight, and that whole thing is a problem we don't want to have to deal with. And as you know, Edie Fall also represents Michael Thoreau, and we just don't want all those problems.
He represents Michael Thoreau right now?
Well, right now. Him and Renee Campbell.
Yeah.
You know Renee Campbell?
And I know Al was in San Bernardino. He ain't had no fucking reason being down there. You know what I'm saying? I'm up on everything, dude. You think I'm not?
Well, Keefe, you know, you got to do your homework. We respect that. Don't read too much into anything.
I'm not gonna do nothing to them dudes. I'm over, man. I'm up on everything, dude.
Well,
that's why he was in San Bernardino. What the fuck? He wrote me a letter. Keefe D, I'll never tell on you this and this and that. Ooh, man. I know you was in San Bernardino, coming to MDC, coming to see y'all, all that. I know all that shit, man. It was about 2-3 years ago. I know about the Tommy thing over there in Carlton Square. Boom. He told, man, I know a whole lot of shit, dude.
Okay. Well, you probably know more than us. You know, we're doing our homework as we go. But again, we just don't want to deal with those problems that come along with Michael and that attorney. You know, I don't believe in the guy.
Yeah.
You know, I've had my encounters with him before, and they didn't go well.
Yeah.
And Keefe, some of the people that might be real close to you that you may want to protect may be the same people that sold you out. So take that into consideration when you're saying, I don't want to give up Compton, I don't want to give up my homeboys, stuff like that. I'm not saying anybody did it, but
I know
close to you may have.
Yeah, I know. He said Eddie or Pat could be working with us, and that fucked me up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Keefe, let me say this. I know you.
And I know. Let me say one more thing.
Yes, sir.
And you said, I got some shit gonna break your heart, gonna break you to your knees. I know y'all was gonna arrest me for this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I knew that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's how it goes. That's how the game goes.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah. These dudes are cold, man.
Well, let me say this too, Keefe.
I'm serious. I never thought I would retire. But y'all heard me on the phone, man. I'm through with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Too many dirty motherfuckers, low down, cross artists, everything. But they don't know I'm putting the double cross down. Fuck it. I'm with y'all.
And now, let me say something.
Yeah.
You know, I know you have used Edie and you felt comfortable with Edie. But I want you to say this, and I know you've sent him a lot of business stuff. But I would think you would think at this point that maybe you shouldn't think that way because you wouldn't be here. Because a lot of people that he dealt with may have participated in getting your ass here.
I know.
So I think you might want to look at it a little differently.
Yeah.
You got to look at the whole picture, and I think you're starting to do that.
And when with Snoop Dogg uncle, you know what I'm saying? Then at the airport with the fuck ass plane tickets, y'all ain't got him out. And his wife even put him on blast. Said, I don't know how you got out.
Just hold on.
All the people, all the speculation. Just hold on to that.
Just leave it alone, yeah. I'm gonna leave that alone. Because that'll make me mad, all that shit. That's why I smoke weed. Because I'm a dangerous motherfucker without smoking weed, dude. I get mad at easy, you know what I'm saying?
We know you, man. We know what you can't do.
That's how Greg is without coffee.
Yeah. Y'all be sitting there, keep me calm, keep me from hurting people, man.
You don't want to do that.
Well, you know what, man? Just like you out the game, leave all that behind.
Yeah.
Stop. My advice to you, but just stop thinking about who did what, and just think they all did it.
Yeah.
And then just trust the person that's sleeping in your bed with you, your wife. Other than that, just shut it down.
You
let's just
messing
go
up.
forward.
No, and your lawyer.
Or your lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to.
I understand. This is a dirty war.
And let's let this Greg got some other stuff he wants to talk about.
Okay, good.
Yeah. What this ultimately comes down to is how valuable your life is, your family. And when I say your family, I don't mean your extended family. I mean your brothers and your sisters and your wife and your kids. That's it. Anything beyond that, as far as we're concerned, is fair game. Kevin will work out his own deals. Speedy ain't got a lot on the table. I don't think that's going to be a problem. And you know, we'll throw that one in if that's what's important to you. We'll throw that one in. But besides that, man, everything else is fair game for us.
I just want to say this, and me and Keefe had that conversation. I tried to explain to Keefe. You know, some people out there that you may have love for, but you can't control. Their stuff is way out. That's not within your zone. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand that. You know,
all the son of a bitches did me dirty. You know,
they're not. You know, they're out of the zone. So.
A lot, majority of them, you know what I'm saying?
Again, don't think beyond your family. Don't be concerned with anything beyond your family.
Right.
Kevin will come in, he'll work his own deal out. He's got to do that. You know, he's got a lot of liability out there in Richmond. And so your brother's going to have to come in and work his own details out, which I'm sure he'll do because he doesn't want his own family disrupted.
And he can help himself, but
if you can't control him, you know, that's his situation. He created it. You don't have nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ooh. They ain't like the old school dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like the 80s and the early 90s dudes. These new wave, MySpace gangbangers. I know what's up, man. I'm through with this shit. I'm through with that neighborhood, all that. You know what I'm saying? Through with that shit, man.
Well, that's what
Corona way lovelier than Compton. I can get my head blowed off. You know what I'm saying? Paying $300,000-$400,000 for a house. You walk out the street and get your head blowed off.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. So again, this today's report that's going to get generated is specifically on Tupac Las Vegas incident, and we'll get you a copy of that report and have you make sure everything's solid before it's you know.
All right, man. But I feel I can still go to jail with that, man, because this is federal, and that's
what is said right here cannot be used against you, Keefe. Nothing you say today can be used against you. So don't even worry.
Yeah, nobody's trying to. I was just waiting on the news camera to be at my house, man. You know what I'm saying?
You're just nervous. That's all.
You gotta trust us too.
You're just nervous.
If something like
when I seen you yesterday, I didn't know whether to phone out or not.
If something like that was to happen to you,
At my house, man. Yeah.
So we gonna have to just knock on this door and make sure.
Oh yeah, my phone was off. I didn't know whether to phone. I said, man, they
That's
here.
why they sent me, man. It was trying to send somebody to knock on your door. It looks like, you know, spam or something.
Yeah. And he said, man, you looking raggedy. Motherfucker, you just scared the living shit off.
Donuts all over you.
Yeah. That spook, I swear, I had a dream that the cameras was there. Here go our man, bam.
Just give us a number.
that ain't gonna happen. We told you that nothing leaves this room, and that's the way it is. We wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Then my sister, you a punk motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Huh?
Is that in your dream?
No, Lando mama, man, is crazy as hell, man.
Why? What's she know about this?
No, she don't know.
Oh, don't tell her that, man. I know about Charlotte, man.
Yeah, huh?
I know about Charlotte. She gonna bring the business if it comes on.
Hell yeah. Bust me in the head with a pistol or something. What the hell you doing?
That's what we're saying. We're gonna keep meeting from time to time like this. Live your life, stay out of trouble, do what you do. If you don't say nothing, it's cool. But if you go out there and start talking and looking for people who you possibly can talk to us and all that kind of stuff, you're gonna cause you gonna cause problems. Yeah. But with that, we gotta move forward on these questions you get ready to ask. We're gonna keep going over and over this stuff. It's gonna take too much time.
All right. So that's it. We're gonna start. Me and Jeff went back to New York and did a little bit of groundwork back there. As far as the Tupac thing is going, you know, we just want to run down all the leads as far as they relate to Zip and to Puffy,
yeah,
and that kind of thing. You know, but at some point in time, we will have to go hit up Bubble Up, get his statement, and the other dude that was in the car that's still alive.
Ain't nobody else still alive. Corey wasn't there.
No.
Big Dre and Lane, they both did.
No, the other dude, Guitar Carol, or what they can't.
In the car behind. You want to show them the diagram first and see?
Yeah.
Maybe more clarifying it. Who was in that car with Zip, or the van with Zip?
He wasn't in the van. He was in that van.
That's the way we had it. You let us know if that seating arrangement is right or wrong.
Anything you want to change for the seating arrangement or whatever, just mark it on that one. Wherever you were sitting, wherever Lando was sitting, who was in that car behind.
Well, y'all know this shit already.
But the seating arrangement might be. Because were you driving?
What?
Were you driving in the first car? Because see that line says you're driving. Okay. And who was driving the Debbie Allen was in the car behind by himself?
No, he wasn't even there.
None of them guys went in the car behind?
So Orlando shot across Dre?
He leaned over on the window, we rolled down the window, popped.
Who was it?
They would drove on my side, I would have popped them. You know what I'm saying? But they was on the other side.
Right. So was there a second car behind you guys?
No, it was some girls hit that corner with us, dog, and we shot out their window. I said, these bitches got more heart than the dudes, you know what I'm saying?
But any time was it this car behind you?
Not at all.
No, none of the homies was behind. No, like 3 or 4 cars behind, nothing like that.
Nothing.
Just one car.
Just one car. Then we hit the corner. The girl followed us, and we shot out her window. They got scared and stopped.
But they weren't with you guys.
They weren't with us. No.
Just the girls that you.
Push that back over here real quick.
We would think they security would follow us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the bras don't even have heart. They followed us halfway. We shot out their window. They scared.
Those are all the guys that you would recognize as being in the car, right? Lane, DeAndre, and Terrence.
Yeah.
Okay.
T-Brown.
Yeah.
Okay. So Orlando would have had to lean over the top of Dre, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He did.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what all the witnesses said too from the back.
Okay.
That was a heartbreaker. Oh, man.
Okay. All right. So leading up to that, do you know who Trayvon Lane is?
Yeah, I know who he is.
Okay. So do you see Trayvon there at the just before the MGM at all?
I didn't see him.
Okay. All right. Then let's start back at the beginning. Let's go back to, this is 96, 3 concerts. Where were the concerts where you talked to Puffy and Zip at?
That was 96. That was when they gave that BET tour. There was everybody on the show. Let me see, it was Naughty by Nature. They was on the show, Mary J. What's that dude named? Jodeci, Craig Mack, Biggie, Faith, and the Junior Mafia.
That was that's BET tour?
Yeah.
Or
BET
Superfest? It was a BET tour.
BET tour.
Where was it at? You remember that?
It was in San Diego. We went to one in San Diego. Went to one in Anaheim, Irvine, then in Vegas.
And all 4 of those locations, San Diego, Anaheim, Irvine, and Vegas, that was all the same tour? It was all BET tour with those acts?
Except the Irvine. The Irvine was a summer jam.
Okay, can you hit those acts again? Naughty by Nature, Biggie, Faith, Jodeci,
And
Mafia.
Junior
Junior
Mafia.
Mafia, and Biggie.
And Faith Evans, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So all the acts on there were from Bad Boy, basically.
Mostly, yeah.
Oh,
And
no,
he had
Jodeci. You put
managed.
Jodeci
He had
down?
managed Jodeci and Mary J during the time.
So it was pretty much a Bad Boy Puffy
Yeah.
tour.
Are you going to be able to track down those dates, Darren?
Yeah, I can look it up.
Okay.
What better? Yeah.
All right. Now, on all 4 of those occasions, there's San Diego, Anaheim, Irvine, and Vegas. Which ones do you actually talk to Puffy at?
Every one.
Every one of them.
Yeah.
Which of those 4 is it when you talk to him about murdering Tupac?
It was really about both of them. Either one of them. It was
Tupac and Suge, you mean?
Yeah. Anaheim. A couple of times at Greenback.
And where?
Greenback. On Sunset.
Hey Greg, do you want to go back to like when they first like got in contact?
Yeah, we can start there. What year did Flint introduce you to Zip?
It's like maybe like 91, 92.
Oh, way back then?
Yeah.
Okay. Early 90s? Where does Flint introduce you to Zip at?
We had a baseball game. And he was, they pictured, they was calling him Dwight Gooden. We got a Dwight. We used to play for like cases of champagne. They bring their team and we played in Southside. Yeah,
Southside Santana kind of like thing. Or just
they really think he an imposter. The Santanas do. You know what I'm saying? Because he just like really. They charged him. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to join their gang. They was the baddest gang back then. But they don't really recognize them. They be on their ass, asking them for money and everything.
But it was Santana's baseball team.
No, it was some LA dudes. It was Kelly, Keyshawn Johnson, a few more dudes.
So is it like a high school field? Like a local
No,
field?
that's Park. South Park.
So, okay.
So y'all basically played against them.
Yeah.
How many occasions did that happen? Like
about 3-4 times.
3 or 4 times?
Yeah.
All in one summer? Or was it over a period like a couple of years or just all in one summer?
Maybe like a year.
Have a step up for a second.
And you were the captain of your team?
Yeah.
And who's the captain of the other team? Flint?
Yeah.
So basically your team was his team. Whoever he bought. Most of your players were what? Southside.
Yeah.
And he bought a lot of LA cats.
We had a little barbecue and we kicked it up. When we lost the game, we paid them the bottles. Went to the store and paid them the bottles.
So you played for what, Cristal or for Champagne?
Yeah, Dawn, Cristal, yeah.
Okay, so that's early 90s. Flint's was busy doing PCP even back then?
I can't say. He was kind of starving then.
Okay.
They used to always ask me for money and all that shit.
Okay.
But 91, then we went out there in 91.
To New York?
Yeah, about 3 weeks.
Because he bought Zip to like the last baseball game or one of the first baseball games. Did Zip come to all 3 games?
Yeah, he used to come on. Yeah, he was a pitcher.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
they used to call him Dwight Gooden.
Oh, okay.
Dwight Gooden for y'all.
That's how Flint introduced him, is Dwight Gooden. Boom, he came in. He was a pitcher.
He's doing them fancy curveballs.
Could he throw?
Yeah, we used to we was good athletes in Southside. A lot of good athletes. Yeah.
Heard Atlanta was a good athlete.
So quick, is that who you know as Zip?
Yeah. Now you got hair now.
That's no.
That might be old. So when you went out there to New York, where you guys stay then? Who you stay with?
We stayed at different. We stayed at what was that in the Bronx? At what is that? Best Western in the Bronx.
I don't mean to take over the interview with.
Then we stayed at his house a couple of times. You know, during that period of time.
At Zip's house?
Yeah, his little apartment. It was in Jersey City.
Okay. When you're out in New York, is that when you meet Puff out there?
Not doing that. I met him. He gave a party at a little club down in Santa Monica. Paradise.
Oh, he's 24. Was Paradise 24 used to be?
Yeah, it was Paradise. Yeah, on Santa Monica.
Okay.
Rudolph Highland.
Yeah.
That's where I first met him. This was fun.
That's okay, Keith. We're going to try to keep this in order, so we'll get to that part.
Okay.
So now you're in New York with Zip and Flint. And what's happening in New York while you guys out there?
I brought some birds out there. Okay. They kind of like ran the sham. You know. I guess he gave Fast the money. A couple of days later, he jumped in the cab and leave.
Okay.
So I'm still out there like 3 weeks trying to give him my fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
Flint fucked you over?
That's what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? So what's the name gave me the rest of the cash and said I gave Flint the money.
How many birds did you have that you took there?
3.
Just 3 birds? Okay.
Because the Zip tells you that he already gave Flint the money, Flint's boned out,
Yeah.
And then Zip gives you the remainder of the money?
Yeah.
How much was the remainder?
You know?
Okay, but he ever have a house out here where he lived, anything like that you remember?
No, he never took me to no house.
So every time he was here, just visiting, basically.
Yeah.
Didn't know him to have a girl out here that he had a girl out here that he'd spend time with?
Got a lot of girls.
Like
You know our players.
Yeah. Like one particular like that.
So when Zip's playing baseball with Santana, it's just coincidence that he's out here. He's just out here for fun, right?
You ever seen this girl before? Maybe that. Tony, I mean. Maybe Tony. They call him Tony.
So I never seen her.
Never?
No, it is.
So he didn't have no main girl, just a bunch of girls he was flipping or whatever. Y'all just player, doing each other.
All right, so you're out there, you're doing some dope with Zip, and then what happens next in your guys' relationship? You come back to Compton, you're running your game out here, and how you just continue to have an ongoing relationship with Zip, or do you always have to go through Flint?
Shit, if they fuck me, you think I'm gonna fuck them up? I had 300-400 birds. I'm balling. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying?
So you never got paid for the 3 birds? After you got, when did you get paid for the?
They gave me the $17,000, and he said, "Fat, stand the rest of the money." So I just, okay, fuck you. When he come around,
so you just ate it. You didn't even get that money, never.
Yeah, just fuck it. Then he come by 210 sometime. He had to be all COD, you know. No more front seats and none of that.
So Flint used to get a lot of the stuff from you?
No, he's talking about Zip.
Flint used to come.
After
he did that.
Right.
COD, but now on.
Okay.
But you just let that first one go on.
He was balling back then.
Yeah. You teach yourself, fool.
That's just a possible business, huh?
Yeah, you on yourself. That's all I take it.
So he would keep coming to you, but he'd be COD, cash on delivery, buying birds over the years?
He went to jail, maybe, we did about 2 or 3 transactions. He went to jail after that.
Okay.
And I was asking why the fuck you would go out to Miami and you know I got the shit here. That's what you get.
Because that's what he's doing, going to Miami getting some stuff, and he got popped.
That's where he got popped, yeah.
But when you brought the stuff back to New York that first time, who was that stuff for?
Zip.
It was for Zip.
Yeah.
But Flint brokered it. He kind of like the middleman.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you after you have your little deals with Flint? Do you end up you start doing anything with Zip, like directly with Zip, back and forth to New York?
When he went to jail,
Flint did.
Yeah, he called, say Zip snitching. So I was like, Zip snitching? And he like, yeah, man. I said, well, why the fuck your nephew's with him every day? You know what I'm saying? That don't sound good. Maybe he trying to keep me away from him. And that's what Zip came and said, man, he just trying to keep us away, man. We can get his money.
You said his nephew was with him all the time?
The little D and Derek.
Derek and Daryl, little brother, Wanamaker brothers.
Yeah.
Because they hung out with Zip a lot.
Yeah, he was hanging out with Zip.
When Flint was in jail?
Yeah.
He was making money with him, or he was just hanging with him for the girls and stuff?
You know, I really wasn't getting their business. I just handled my business, man. You know. But they was with the girls, they do the cars, all that shit.
Okay. Alright, so time goes on. This is through the early 90s. Flint gets popped in Miami. And then anything else significant regarding Zip and Flint? You guys just all got your drug games going on. No talk or issues with any of the no talk or issues with anything about Tupac at those early stages?
No. Okay. He was still with them Digital Underground or somebody, them other people.
So he hadn't turned death row yet.
No.
But when Flint and Zip fell out, there wasn't no beef. Just word, he snitching, and they
that's what he said. That was bullshit, so we could stay away from each other.
So that was it.
Yeah, that's what I said. Why your nephew still hanging with him?
Okay.
If he's snitching, that don't look good, you know.
So then you hook back up with Zip? Because you know it was bullshit?
Then I did that water deal with him, with Pat Bernard. It's in the paperwork already.
Okay. Okay, so you do the water deal. Was that pretty accurate what you said regarding the water deal that
Pat Bernard.
you guys fucked Patrick over?
Patrick Bernard?
Yeah.
Did we fuck him? I didn't say we fucked him over.
No, he did.
I think he got his money.
Okay.
He did? Okay, he probably didn't. 15 years ago. You know, the deals that went down between them, you know?
Now, why is the PCP deal getting brokered by you and not Flint? Why isn't Zip going directly to Flint?
Because he was in jail.
Oh, okay.
So you became closer with Zip while Flint was in jail. You started doing business with him.
Yeah, we started hanging out when he come to LA. He'd come and hang out with me. We go partying.
First class. And everybody was cool on Flint at that time. Like, man, because he was in jail, whatever.
And his shit don't match neither. 100 fucking keys. You get 3 years. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh,
so y'all thought he was just like, he was telling them.
Nobody want to mess with him.
Man, we know. And Corey, 200 keys in Columbus.
Anyway.
Y'all seen us at the restaurant too?
Yeah, I just got the name of it because it's been so, like you said, it's been so long ago. But okay.
Y'all see me and Zip in the Vans too?
I didn't.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing it.
I don't remember seeing it. Okay, but who was in the restaurant with you?
The crew, it was me, Bubba, all of us. Kev.
Was Debbie and them hanging out with y'all at that time?
No.
The Vegas dudes?
No, they wasn't.
They knew nothing about this.
Nothing about this.
Y'all didn't hook with them at all. Nobody, Qatar, Carol, KC, whatever his name is. None of them dudes. Y'all didn't hook up with none of them from
We
Vegas.
seen KC down there.
Okay.
But we didn't see Doug Carr, the other boy, Chin.
Okay.
Where did he go?
Huh?
There.
You know, T.R.
Yeah. He just got hit about 5 months ago. Victory.
Okay, so Richie Rich and Zip are in the lobbies with some other New Yorkers. You guys read, blah, blah, blah. Lane gets into a fight. And then Zip and his boys are like, y'all need any help?
The East Coast answers this first. And my boy.
Who?
And. One of my Paramount, man.
Oh.
And.
Oh, Anthony?
Anthony Trent. Yeah. He was down there?
Yeah, he asked me, y'all need some help? We like, no, we good.
Did Treggs hear any of the conversations between you and Puffy? Was he there for anything?
Who?
Treggs.
And.
And?
Yeah, the one you talking about right now.
No, he didn't.
Is that your Cadillac? Is that Cadillac?
Yeah, the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he there for any of the other conversations or anything?
No, the Cadillac was Reed. That's true.
Oh, that's
Trevor,
right.
yeah. The other one was.
Ant was the other dude that came with the other car.
That's right. The other one.
He was there. We seen him first. He like, they jumped on Lane. Ooh, what's up? Y'all need us? We like, no, we cool. Then we ran into Zip them in the lobby. That was the light-skinned kid that just stopped us and talked. That was Ant.
Okay.
When y'all was watching, he stopped us to talk to us. And we met Zip and them in the lobby. We went all out to the parking lot to get the cars.
Okay, let's stop right there. The whole crew?
Yeah.
Alright, you get cars and then Zip's in his Benz?
Yeah.
And who's in there, Foxy Brown?
Yeah.
And does she get out, or he tells her to get out, or what?
Yeah, he told me to get the handle something. Because he told me in the lobby that he had some jimmies.
Some what?
Had a jimmy.
You need one? Thanks. And you get in with Foxy Brown was sitting in the front seat?
Yeah, and she got out. She was wearing pink, little pink thing, and I jumped in the car. He gave me the gym.
Who was Lane and all them? I'm sorry, Greg.
He was waiting on the cars.
So they was in the valet waiting for the cars. You had already gotten in his car.
Where does he get the gun from in the car?
A little secret compartment. Popped up. Yeah.
In the armrest?
Yeah. Okay.
Was it a Glock?
Yeah.
40?
Yeah. And I ain't ever told nobody this story, man.
Doesn't it feel good, man? Get it off your chest? It's been weighing you down, man, for 20 years.
I don't know who can I ask you one question though?
Oprah's gonna be like, Mr. Davis, we really appreciate it.
And then you give me like this, read my book.
Hey, I just want to ask one thing though. One thing. Y'all heard that story before though, before I told you.
Not that part? No, never heard that part before. No, I haven't.
About Zip?
I knew about Zip.
You know about Zip?
Gave the gun?
We
done that.
Yeah, but not about the pop-up thing.
Pop-up. Little particular things in between. But we're on track.
I'm just saying y'all knew.
We knew Zip had given the gun, but we didn't know that you went to his car to get it, so.
Stuff like that.
Let me tell you.
This dude punked me though that morning in the garage though, I ain't gonna lie. He got me good dog, I ain't gonna lie. You gotta pray, he good. He like, well, I got some shit gonna break your heart. Gonna break you to your knees.
That's what bothers me.
That's what got me, dog. Other than that, I would have went out hard. I'm gonna lose my house. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that got me though, dog. He said, "God, shit gonna break your heart. Gonna break you to your knees." I already knew what it was. I said, "Oh, they got me, dog."
I gotta write that one down, man. Put that in the book.
Some shit gonna break your heart. Gonna break you down to your knees. Keep you deep.
See, he can deliver it. I'd be like this. I got some shit that's gonna break her. It wouldn't just sound right.
You got me on that, dog. Other than that, I was like, fuck, y'all. I was gonna go on in, man.
Because I know I am you. I know how you think. I'm from the same place you from.
Oh,
so I know kind of what to say.
Where you from? You from the neighborhood?
We won't need to talk about it.
You don't even want to know.
You're so proper, man.
You know what? That's called education a little bit.
Yeah. So proper now.
You got me on that one. It was, then I said, break my heart then. And I thought about it all over that week. I said, oh, they got me, dog. They gonna give me the death penalty.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's a little stretch, man.
Huh?
Yeah, it's been a stretch. But okay, will we agree?
Okay, so we get the gun out of the armrest. Zip gives you the gun. It's a 40. I assume you check it, loaded. You put you get your own ammo. How's that happen? It's already loaded or what?
It's already loaded. You just put one up.
Okay, where do you go to? What do you tell Zip right then?
What's that?
Do you tell Zip, hey, we're gonna go handle this shit or whatever?
Yeah, they asked like, do y'all want us to come? We like, we know where them motherfuckers at. They was telling us that they gonna be at the 662 club.
Who was saying that?
Everybody.
Everybody out there?
Yeah, everybody. They give us a concert.
Well, how do you know that Zip's got a gun? Does he tell you?
He told us in the lobby when I met him in the lobby. I got one.
Did you ask him? Do you have one, or he just tells you, okay, I got one?
Yeah, that's when they asked, do we need some help? I got some Jimmy. Like, yeah, okay, cool.
All right.
But only one he gave you.
Yeah. And so KC went to go get some guns, but he never did get back with us.
So it was a lot of people out there and asking you guys, Southsiders or Lando, like and who else?
Just the East Coasters asked us first, the East Coast Crips. Then the New Yorkers asked us.
That's it. Okay.
We like, we don't need y'all. We good.
Yeah. Okay. Then you get the heat. You get out of the car with Zip after everything. What do you say to him? Like, man, we're gonna handle this. Like,
yeah, we're gonna go ahead. He's like, yeah, it's your perfect time. You know.
Okay. Then you jump out of the car, and then what happens?
I got in the van with the busters. You know what I'm saying?
Who's in the van?
Where do you put the gun? What do you do with it?
Put it in my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Keefe, you get in the van with who?
Corey, Wynn, Kier, Wynn cousin Tracy Sessions, and some dude from Detroit. And they was, Lane said they had a gun up under the hood.
In the rental car?
Yeah, they put one up under the hood. So, okay, that's cool. So we go to the 626.
I'm sorry, real quick though. Lane's in the van too at that time or no?
No, they in the Cadillac.
Okay, so Lane in Cadillac with T Brown and Dre?
Yeah.
You know who's driving in? You drove off from the hotel? T Brown was driving the still.
Yeah.
And Y'all go with the van. This is 2 cars. Go to 662.
Yeah, the van and the Cadillac.
Go to 662. Yeah. I'm sorry, go on, Grant.
So when you guys leave the motel after you get the gun from Zip, you guys never go back to your rooms to discuss anything or anything at all. You go from the MGM, or I'm sorry, from the MGM out on the hunt for these guys. You guys never go back.
We went drop the girls off. Me and Lane did.
At what point? Before you met with Zip or after you met with Zip?
Well, that's a long time. I know I gave Paula money to go gamble and rush. I don't know what rush.
That was Lane's girlfriend, Rashid, or whatever.
Yes.
Rashida.
Yeah. I know I gave Paula the money to gamble on, but yeah, then we went looking for them. We went
just the 2 girls that you got. That's what you saying. You said the girls. Just those 2 girls, or just a lot of girls who were out there. This Rashina and Paula.
There was a few girls out there.
Okay, with their whole crew.
Yeah, their crew.
Okay.
And I gave her money to go gamble. Boom. We get in the car. We get in the fucking van. Go up to the 626 club. And Corey, they gonna kill us, dog. You know that motherfucker. You know, got the police killing motherfuckers and all that. Man, you crazy. And fuck, dude. I know dude since we played fucking football. He's a bitch. You know. They got you scared.
Did you get in the van in the valet area of the MGM?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who was driving that van? You probably already answered that.
It was either Cam or Corey.
Okay.
And when we went up to the 626 club, they didn't show up. We waited about 15, 20 minutes. They didn't show up. So they was like, let's go get some liquor. We stopped at the liquor store. I got out the van with their ass and jumped in the Cadillac. Them motherfuckers busted, they scared.
Where was the liquor store at?
What's that street? It's a highway. What's that big highway there?
Las Vegas Boulevard?
No, not that one. It's east of it.
Oh man,
Highway.
what's the one that runs behind all the hotels?
It went Craig.
Here's a little map.
They may or may not be on that map.
That's kind of just the intersection where they kill him. Yeah.
This east of this.
Just a little liquor store.
Yeah. It was a little, what was it, 7-Eleven or something?
Real close to the 626 club?
Yeah.
662 club?
It's a big highway. It's in Merlin Boulevard. One of them.
Okay, so you guys go to the liquor store. You're tired of listening to Corey whine. You jump into the Cadillac, and you what? You go to the liquor store. You get out of the van. You jump into the Cadillac with Lane and them guys, and then what?
We rolled up. What was that? Was that Harmon?
There is a Harmon on there. Harmon Street's on there if you can see it. Should be a Harmon Street on there. Koval, Harmon.
And where did he get shot at? On Harmon, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. I think it's Flamingo and Harmon right there. Something like that.
No, it's on this street in Harmon. He got shot. Yeah, Koval. We was I think it's Merlin Parkway or something like that. Is it called that? Yeah. I think the little liquor store was right there. Then we came up Harmon, got to Las Vegas Boulevard, and shit. Here they come in that BMW, like gang of cars, and brawls, Tupac. And we like, there they go. Made a U-turn. We wasn't supposed to make a U. We just wanted a U-turn, and they was in the middle lane. And we just pulled up on the side and checked every car to see where they was.
So what directed your attention to him was some girl shouting at Tupac?
Tupac! He gave himself away. Otherwise, they would have got away. He all hanging out. You know how he do. Oh, they would have he ain't got him.
You did a U-turn, so then you pull alongside of it. You guys are in the car. Have you already handed Lane the gun at this point, or at what point do you hand him the gun?
I thought he was going to pull on my side. You know, that's my little nephew. I'm going to look out for him, you know. And he pulled on their side.
So you were fitting to blast if you had to, or you were just?
Yeah, if we would have been on our side, I would have blasted.
Okay. So you hand the gun to the back seat.
Yeah.
You can hear Lane.
I gave it to Dre, and Dre was like, no. And Lane's like, dude, he popped it.
Now, when you first talked to you a few weeks ago, you did say that Orlando was behind the driver. Is that right?
No, Orlando was behind me, the passenger.
Okay.
Dre was behind the driver.
Okay. So when you passed the gun, you passed it to Dre?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was the closest to him. He you know.
He didn't want no part of it?
Yeah, he was scary.
All right.
I known him to be scary, but when I got out of jail, he said he was a bad motherfucker.
Dre?
Yeah, I'm like, is that right? He used to feign all that shit. All that shit. Oh, what we gonna do?
Could be Dupac. His girlfriend liked to kill him.
Huh?
His girlfriend killed him, didn't she?
No.
I think you're.
No, she did. He just had a sinus problem.
Okay.
Okay, so Lane, so you guys pull up alongside. This is essentially, I think, what.
Yeah.
You guys pull alongside, that's essentially what you see.
Yeah.
So you had
But he had the window open. The window got up.
Oh, was it tinted or no? Or
No, he had the window up.
Okay.
So he wasn't out yelling at the girls at that time?
No, he was there, rolled back up the window when he went on up the street.
Okay, Lane starts blasting. You say Suge looks over, he sees you.
Yeah.
He looks right at you.
Yeah, he looked at me.
Okay.
Why are you looking right at me?
Fucking known each other since we were 7, 8 years old.
When he looks over at you, and then, Tupac's busy getting shot. Evidently, the story is Tupac's trying to either get out
In
of
the
line.
back seat or something.
Yeah, what do you see happening inside of their
Jumping
car?
in. I seen a bullet going Suge head. I thought he was dead.
You see his
He must have
face?
scraped him or something in the head or something.
A piece of glass went into his neck right here.
And he had a thing in his head.
Yeah, a
too.
little graze on
Yeah, he got a graze on his
Yeah,
head.
I thought he was dead.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry, did you guys stop the the bowler stop the car and just let him get off?
Yeah. Then we made the right.
Okay, but he stopped what you said. While he boom, 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 got off, then took off.
Then we made the right, and some bras at the sea breeze was following us. Stupid bitches. And we shot their window out, and they stopped.
So Tupac's trying to jump in the back seat. And what Suge doing? Just ducking?
Ducking. He couldn't really duck because he was too big. Yeah.
So you try to pass the gun to Dre. He says, "Fucking, I don't want it." Does he? And then you say, "Fucking," Orlando takes it.
Yeah.
Or wait, you give it to Dre, and Dre gives it to Orlando.
Yeah.
Dre didn't want to do it.
And Dre's doing like this when he's shooting, is when he's getting on?
Yeah.
Leaning back?
Yeah. And once we got out of the car, he was acting like a bitch. Then I was like, get a hold of yourself, bitch.
Dre?
Fuck, yes.
What was he saying?
Oh, what you do, big on here? Man, shut the fuck up, bitch. What's wrong with this,
Well, where did you go after the shooting?
Went to the Monte Carlo.
Do what?
Real
Before we get
quick.
there, yeah.
Okay, so the shooting goes down. He's trying to get in the back seat. Suge's ducking out the way. You guys pull off, and followed by Sebring.
A sea breeze, some bras. They ain't call y'all or nothing? The bras?
I don't know. Can't hear you.
Hey, come on, man.
We been talking over it. Man, we're gonna be doing this so many times, man. On this truck.
Sebring.
It all comes out.
Lane starts blasting back on him.
Yeah.
So he had bullets left.
Yeah.
How many rounds did you say he shot in the Tupac in the car? If you had to,
About 6 or 7.
6. And then how many times did he shoot at the girl?
Twice.
Just twice. Okay. Afterwards, when you guys are rolling, just rolling to the hotel, you go straight back to the hotel?
I went and parked the car by the carriage house.
By the carriage house? Y'all dumped the car and just left it there
We left it there at the carriage. It's a parking lot on the opposite side of the carriage house. We left the car there and put the gun on the tire and left.
On the tire, front wheel tire, back tire, what?
The front tire.
And then left.
And left, yeah.
Was there any bullet holes in the car? Because somebody said somebody shot back at you from.
No, ain't nobody
nothing like
shot
that.
back.
No, there was never no bullet holes in the car.
Never.
Okay.
Which tire on the front? You're the passenger side or the
Passenger side.
When Orlando was shooting, was the gun all the way out of the car? Or was it in the car at all? Do you remember?
We got the shells out of there, though.
Did it?
Yeah, we did.
On your way to park the car? When you were leaving to go park the car?
The next day.
Next day.
Both of them.
So the next day, oh, you didn't go back the next day?
We rolled back the next day.
The gun was gone?
The gun was on the tire when I left.
The next day, though?
I got in my car was, well, I was in a rental car. I don't know what they did with that after that.
Well, Keefe, man, you just got this gun from Zip. You don't want him implicated in the shooting. Now you've got a loose end because you put the gun out there on the street like that. Could come back to Zip because we don't know, and you don't know at this time whether it's registered to him, his people, whatever. That's kind of lame.
No, that's not.
Okay.
He don't give a fuck about Zip.
Yeah.
He just
No, at that time.
No, he don't think like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't thinking like that.
Well, why would you leave a gun?
He's not thinking like, y'all thinking intelligent.
Outside
Like
Las
that.
Vegas, you just killed, they just did a big murder with it.
They're not thinking like that.
You want the truth or you want me to tell you a lie? You want me to lie?
No, I want the truth.
Okay, we left the fucking gun on the tire, dude. That's all. That's all. That's the last time I seen the gun.
That's the last time you saw it.
Yeah, they don't think like that.
You want me to lie? I can throw them out.
We don't get us anywhere.
I just can't believe you do that in Compton.
What's that?
That's what they did.
They don't think like that.
We just left it on the tire. I guess I don't know what T Brown did with it or whatever. What he got. It wasn't our concern. We did what we had to do. Boom.
Plus they don't
I drove back in my. Me and Lane drove back in the car. Went on home.
Immediately after that?
No, the next day.
So what y'all do
At the gym.
after y'all left the gun on the tire? Where'd you guys go?
We smoke weed and drink.
Yeah.
Where? At the hotel?
At the hotel.
Stay in the room?
Yeah, y'all see the surveillance?
I don't know.
Okay, the carriage, you guys park it in that parking lot. Do you walk or does the van come by and you get in the van again?
No, we walk.
Okay, you walked over to the treasure or the Monte
We
Carlo.
walk right upside that Coca-Cola place. It's a little crosswalk that goes straight to the Monte Carlo.
Okay, so you guys go back to your room.
And they pulled up in the ambulance while we was standing right there. Take our bullshit.
You guys on the street with
We on Las Vegas Boulevard at the crosswalk, and they pull up at the ambulance right next to us.
with him in the car already?
Tupac and Suge in the car.
And y'all just
This is close.
Did they see him? Suge see? He couldn't see out there ambulance because he wasn't really hurt.
No, they couldn't see. We didn't give a fuck. I'm talking about the ambulance was parked right here. Right next to it. That shit was as funny as a bubble.
So you guys continue, you party at the Monte Carlo, or you go someplace else that night? You get strip club or anything like that?
We was at the Monte Carlo.
Okay.
And you all four stay together? Y'all four stay together?
T Brown and you
Brown,
and Lane.
All of us, yeah, we stayed together.
By that time, the band had come back around.
Yeah, they came back.
They came back. They met you at the
They
hotel?
didn't even know we did it.
Y'all didn't tell them nothing. Y'all just act like nothing was going on.
Nothing was going
Let me
on.
say something real quick. It's weird. I know how, like the way Greg probably said, it's like, y'all just did this big thing, but to them, that dude's nothing.
Yeah.
Y'all don't care about him. They act like, yeah.
Not
They just act like he's a
big.
big thing and nothing. They like, he's nothing. He's dead.
And when we got back, the war broke out.
Yeah, we'll get to that. So you guys go back, you just party, drink, smoke. It's not really discussed. Nobody's making a big deal about it. Everyone goes back to their room to go to bed. You talk to the girls about it at all?
Did you tell anybody?
I don't know, man. I don't get down like that, man. I ain't tell nobody shit. That's like I tell my nephews them stop saying that shit. Don't be on that internet and MySpace, man. Don't be saying that shit. They come, then they get that dude for Mega Average 30 years later. Don't say that shit.
I think someone went to the bathroom.
So is that what it is?
Oh, no.
That's strong already.
You guys do that. Go back to the hotel. Do all the South Side. Who all was in the room afterwards? Just everybody. Corey, Kev.
Corey came later. He said, "You learned Tupac dead." Like, is that right?
Y'all laughed.
Huh?
Y'all laughed.
Yeah.
So he came in with the news that he brought the news that he had died. And he thought he had died.
Right, yeah. They said they both shot up.
Okay. All right. So that night goes by. The next morning, you guys go get up and you go back down to the Cadillac.
I didn't ever go back down to the guy.
You didn't.
Some other people went.
Okay.
T. Brown, he had to go get the car.
Okay, I thought you said you and Lane drove back.
Oh, we drove that a Century back.
Was you and him?
And your wife?
And she, machine was his girl in there too?
I think she was, yeah.
Okay, so 4 of y'all.
Yeah.
But during that night, after the shooting, was there any phone calls between you and Zip or you and anybody?
No.
Nothing. It was dead that night. Nothing happened.
The
No
next day,
communication.
we met at that right here on 3rd and La Brea at that hot wing place.
So
Melrose was like, what up?
Yeah, Melrose. All right, so you get up the next morning, and what happened? You turn on the news, you see he's dead.
We already knew.
You already knew he's dead. Any phone calls? You call anybody? You call Zip?
The
next day,
The next day, he was like,
Zip called you, you called Zip?
Called me. And he said, was that us? Pop kept, yeah. Then he called while we said, is that us? Yeah.
Wait. So Zip called you and said, "Is that
meet me at the hot wing place?" I met him at the hot wing place. And
but you said the hot wing place is here in L.A.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to Vegas. So you're in Vegas. You wake up the next morning.
Yeah.
All right. You turn on the news. You see he's dead, or you knew he's dead. You get a call from Zip, right?
In Vegas?
Yeah, in Vegas. I'm talking about. Walk me through that morning. Who called you, or what did you do that morning?
The next morning, someone called you. Remember, he was in Vegas too. Right. From Vegas.
No, we left. We got on about 10 o'clock. Then I got a call once I got back to LA. And he said, come meet him at the hot wing place. He said, Pope, come on back. And he told him, yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to Vegas. What were you gonna do about the car?
What were
you gonna do about the car? Or what did you know was gonna be done about the car or the gun?
It wasn't my concern.
You didn't care about it at all? Okay.
I thought my mother-in-law had rented my car. I had to worry about her car, and he had to worry about his car. Shit. And I swear, highway patrol was gonna pull his ass over, man. Y'all was.
Do you know if he had the gun with him still?
I don't know. I know the highway patrol was on his ass for about at least 10, 15 miles. I know he was shitting bricks. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
And you never know what happened to the gun. After T. Brown never talked about,
No, I never knew.
Okay, so you get back to LA the next day. Zip calls you, says, meet me at the hot wing place. Where at?
Melrose. They're my Peaks.
Melrose and Brand.
Yeah, where Peaks is?
Yeah.
Place
All right, so you guys go over there. Zip shows up. You guys, what happens after? What's the conversation with you and Zip?
He said, Paul kept on calling, was that us? That us? And he told him, yeah, it was us. Faye called him. Woo-woo. I said, we'll go get our little money. He said, all right, I'm going to go back out there. Woo-woo.
Okay, so Puff called Zip and said, was that us? Faith called Zip and said, was that us?
Would you talk to Puff too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're talking to Zip, when you're at the hot wing place talking to Zip,
Puff he calls. Yeah.
On Zip's phone or your phone?
Oh, Zip phone.
And Zip gives you the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kept on saying, was that us? Zip was like, yeah, that's us.
So everybody was happy.
Yeah, man, they wanted, we needed some money, man, because y'all raided our house and took all our guns. You know what I'm saying?
So that when you talk to Puff on the phone, does he ask you, was that us?
Yeah.
And then you say, yeah. What's his response?
He was happy as hell, shit.
And did you ask him then about his money? About your money, I mean? When you gonna get paid or whatever?
No, I have to say that on the phone. Zip go get our cash. Yeah.
Zip line handled that part.
Yeah.
Okay, so you tell Zip we need to get paid. What does Zip say? I'm going to go back home and have it.
Yeah, I'll get back with y'all. Yeah. I said they just took our raided our house and took our guns and all that shit. So, yeah.
Okay, and the raids occur.
Then I gave a beating. That was stupid as hell. For the south side, we gave a beating and all them motherfuckers told everything.
Well, that's when everybody in the whole hood started, you guys.
Yeah, man. I shouldn't have did that. That was the fucked up move I ever made.
And was that after the guns were taken from the hood? You know, police was raiding the houses, or was it before?
It was before our ass. I don't remember. I know we gave a meeting at the park at Cerritos. Them bitches went and told everything, man.
And everybody, both clicked. I mean, it was a temple and whatever.
All of us clicked. Yeah, all clicked right together. Yeah.
Yeah, man, a park in Cerritos. What's the name of that park?
Regional Park on Belleville. It's all in that first affidavit anyway. We read all that shit.
Okay, so you called the meeting though?
Yeah.
Okay.
We read that whole affidavit. You know what I'm saying? We know what's up.
So you called the meeting to discuss the incident?
Yeah.
Okay. And then,
and everybody like, we heard you got your $1 million, man. We gonna kick in. You gonna get your punk ass out of my face, bitch. You know?
Right. Alright, so, meeting takes place, people are complaining, they want the money. You at some point, you reach out again for Zip, or how do you try to get paid?
I kept calling his ass. The next time we seen him was, where was his ass at?
Was he avoiding you?
Yeah. We met him at Roxbury.
On purpose? You ran into him, or you guys had a call?
Yeah, we.
Who set that up?
I did.
So you called Zip, you finally got a hold of him, you told him I let
He said, I'm back out here, meet me at Roxbury. That club on Sunset?
Yeah.
And they were shooting pool, and them Don Woo riders ready to beat their ass.
Who's they? Zip and who else?
Zip, D-Mac, who was that? Fleetwood.
Fleetwood?
Yeah.
Do they have with Flint?
Yeah.
Was Flint out by then?
No.
Okay, then y'all meet, and then what?
We meet?
Now, when you have a meeting, is D-Mac and Fleetwood all of them there with you guys?
No, it was just me and him. I was talking to him. What's up with the cat? And he ain't gave it to me yet. And D-Mac told me that shit. He said, man, Zip got that money. He like, huh?
He didn't say that like though, because you thought he was still trying to get some money, right?
Yeah. I'm talking about he told me this past summer. And what's the name? Fell out behind all that shit.
When you guys met at the Roxbury, how long, how much time passes I'm sorry.
After that Halloween place?
No. After the shooting in Las Vegas, how long is it before you guys meet at the Roxbury? Like months?
About a month and a half.
And so he tells you that Puffy hasn't paid him yet, right?
Yeah.
All right, and what do you tell him? That, you know,
what's up?
What the fuck? I need money.
Yeah. We need money, motherfucker. They took our guns, all that shit. We need some money.
And you want to
got millions and more than, you know.
And your business shut down, you wasn't doing no business, nothing.
Y'all ran my Colombian out of town, man. I mean, we did. We should have did that shit. We shouldn't even met Puffy. We should have just stayed rolling, man, you know. Y'all was on my ass since 93, though.
You gave us a good run.
Yeah.
Okay, so you, at what point do you lose touch with Zip when you just realize you're not going to get paid? At some point you realize...
Once y'all got on our ass, man, that watch shit. I was on our ass, man.
Okay. So 96 comes and goes, 97, then you end up you pick up that case.
97. Man, y'all after that shit happened, we couldn't breathe. You know that. Y'all put the heat on our ass like a motherfucker.
Okay. And then so you end up going to prison.
Yeah.
Since you've been out of prison, have you talked to Zip?
Not one time.
And then what about Puffy?
Not one time.
Okay.
I tried to call him several times though. That little daddy out shit.
You left messages?
Hell yeah.
And they didn't call back?
I think if he would have just gave us half the money, you know what I'm saying? I would stay strong like fuck it.
Okay, so a couple months ago you say you run into D-Mac. And D-Max,
You know,
he tells you.
I like, man, call your boy, you know, cause they went to Howard together or something. I like, man, call your boy. He like, man, what's that still, man? What's Zip behind that shit? Zip got that money. I like, what? He like, yeah, man, dude gave Zip the money.
Where'd you run into D-Mac at?
What street is that? By your boy, the tall guy with the Cadillac truck. What street is that off of?
Florence? Where's the Cadillac truck?
The blue Cadillac truck, man.
Oh.
I'm at a loss.
The 900 pounds.
I don't know.
Oh.
You got a lot on my mind just like you, man.
No, off of Topanga. I met him off Topanga at the 76 station. Yeah, Cadillac truck.
The Eddie thing? Is that their name?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
No.
You know what guy I'm talking about. Deuce, Detroit Pistons.
Oh,
You motherfucker.
Oh, out there in the valley. That's where you run into Darius. Okay.
Yes, the bitch.
Let me tell you what he did to me. I'm gonna tell y'all another thing I know something. Should I tell y'all? On the 40-some thousand. This motherfucker, I threw the money in the back thing. The motherfucker say, hey, let me talk to you, dog. I went over there and talked to him, and here y'all come. I said, this motherfucker, I'm up on all that shit, dog. I said, this motherfucker got my money cracked. As I was thinking about it. He said, man, let me talk to you. Man, if the police hanging out in front of your house like that, I'm like, yeah. I said, man, that sound like the Fed. He like, yeah. I like, yeah. And sure enough, here come the car from by the school, and here come the other one off Glencoe. The car off the school threw us off. I said, oh, here come the popo. I jumped in the car, and here come that other car. Woo! Ah! Stopped right at me, man. And grabbed him, and he like, man, I got a gun. I'm like, you going to jail, dude? And he like, yeah. Dude handcuffed his ass, put him in another car, and let him go before us. I said, oh, that motherfucker snitching, man. Tell you, I'm up on all that shit, man. Y'all shit is easy, though. I swear. Yeah, hey, handcuffed me for it. Huh? There he go with his gun. I said, damn, what he need that for protection from me? That's some cold shit, boy.
Well, let's get back to.
Okay, you run into D-Mac in the valley a couple months, 3 months ago.
Yeah, in like August, summertime.
Talking about this year?
Yeah.
And you tell him, hey, call your boy, call Puffy.
Yeah.
And he tells you.
And Zip got paid. They fell out behind that old shit. Plus, Big got killed. I said, shit, I better not see his ass.
Okay, they fell out behind what?
Behind the money. They behind Big. Big got killed 6 months later. I thought y'all had a store.
I'm missing something.
Yeah.
Puffy and Zip fall out. Right?
Behind him making the payments to Zip.
Zip keeping the money.
Zip kept the money from us, though.
And he didn't give it to them, and then Big got killed.
Yeah, all that. I thought y'all had our back.
How do you suppose Puffy found out that Zip didn't pay you guys? How does Puffy know?
I guess he knew. Win, I guess. Win seen him a couple of times.
Zip?
No, he seen the boy, Puff. At one of the Snoop parties out there.
In New York?
No, it was at Snoop house.
Oh, in Long Beach?
Claremont.
From his house.
Yeah. They all on pictures and everything. He came. I said, man, you didn't call me. No, dog. I got you somewhere else in there. Motherfucker. I said, you get the number? You got the number? We call. Motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Well, I want to see his ass, man. Give me the jewelry and everything, you know? Stupid motherfucker.
Okay, so Zip doesn't pay you. Puffy's pissed off because Puffy did make the payment. You have any idea what amount of money Puffy paid?
D-Mac didn't say it.
Okay, so D-Mac tells you they fell out beyond that whole thing. You think that Win had probably talked to Puffy about the money at one of these Snoop Dogg parties?
I said he didn't. He just gave him the number. I heard Keefe out. Ooh, here go the number. We called him up with the number, phone him off.
Puffy gave Wynn his number?
Yeah. I said, you let him give you a number? That was so stupid. Why you get the jury? Let me all, you know what I'm saying?
Collateral.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you left a message when you got the number?
What?
You called and left a message?
Yeah, he ain't answer it. The man got about 50 phones. He throw that shit away. The phone's easy, man.
All right. And what about you? You also said that that Kane told you something about Zip.
Yeah, he said Zip got the money. They fell out.
When was that? When did Kane tell you that?
When did I get out on that violation? That was 2005. Kane's name is Gregory?
Yeah.
How about Pete? How much time they gave Pete?
Pedro Hill?
Yeah.
Shit, I think he got 5-6 years, didn't he?
Ooh. Darn, yeah, bro. Boy, this some cold dude, man. The game ain't right. I advise everybody to quit, dude.
Where were you when Kane told you? Is this when you were back in Richmond, or?
Care about it.
Oh,
I only went out there one time. They said I stole $10,000. I said, bitch, I stole $10,000.
No, that's your brother saying that. That's not. Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah, stupid ass motherfucker. He don't know I'm saving his life. $10,000. Oh, you know about that too, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so Kane tells you you're over at Kev's house 2005. Kane tells you, man, Zip got that money. How does Kane know Zip?
Just from out there in New York.
Just the New York connection?
Yeah. Everybody knows Zip. Zip's big and a mother way out there, man.
Yeah. Now, you know Kane's on the run, right?
He on the run?
Yeah.
Well,
you have any contact with him at all?
I thought his ass was snitching because he got caught with 12 keys.
Yeah, he bugged out on that.
He did?
Yeah.
I ain't got no contact. He be up in Baltimore. Right there by that school.
By the way, do you know if Gregory Brooks, if his people back in Baltimore are the Brooks brothers that were in the newspaper like a couple years ago behind that big bus?
No.
You don't know if that's his brothers?
No. Gregory, just my cousin.
Okay. Yeah, I know he was sending stuff to Baltimore, but wasn't he, the Brooks brothers from Baltimore, you don't know who they are?
No, he ain't no kid.
Okay.
Yeah, his brother named Garfield. And he phone coming in. Gregory quit. Gregory, Craig, all of them. All my older brothers and shit quit that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Greg's sons, both of them in jail. One of them in jail, aren't they?
Yeah.
They banging and stuff, huh?
Y'all is up our ass, huh?
Yeah, man. Lil Lane better watch out. Craig's brother, he out there. Why you gonna stop him from doing what he doing? He out there banging and stuff, ain't he?
Who?
Craig's little brother. They call him Lil Lane or whatever. I mean, Craig's son.
They call him Little Lane?
Something like that.
No, they don't.
Mando or some shit. I don't know.
Something like that. Baby Mando?
Yeah.
So I think one of the last things is, what makes you think though that now that you'd be able to talk to either like Zip or somebody in person?
Keefe D, well.
I know I got you. I know you're Keefe D, but listen, they had a fall. Seriously though, I mean this is.
Man, I would go ask Puffy. Man, I would.
Hold on, let me say this.
All right. Puffy's Puffy. You're Keefe D. Puffy's Puffy. Okay, and now he knows that. You know, you can't afford to be making any mistakes right now about the ghosts that are in his closet. And, you know, all of a sudden Keefe D comes up out of nowhere and starts wanting to talk about the murder of Tupac.
He couldn't really come like that.
I ain't gonna come back. Give me my money, man.
No, my money. But I'm saying he ain't, I'm just, from my standpoint, he wouldn't just come up to him like that. He'd have to create a scenario where he'd feel comfortable.
Then let's talk about creating
like, I'll give you an example of what I would think. Like, maybe like...
All right, y'all find out where he at in the club?
No, listen to me. You wouldn't just have him just pop up on a dude.
No.
You create a situation maybe like where Keefe was in town, he was doing well, maybe Keefe had a business and that he was putting together, a clothes business or something like that. He'd come at him like that and then they would kick it and then the conversation would come up. I mean, you wouldn't just have him just walk up on him like that.
Right. We don't know how to create that. That's why we need your guys.
Because I mean, Puffy.
You want my input?
Give me an example. Let me say exactly what I want.
Is your how you looking for? You can have.
You looking for him?
No.
I've been looking for his ass. Believe me.
You know that too, right?
Yeah. When I run into at the club, When he got that walk of fame, motherfucker, I was right there.
But what I'm saying is,
that store.
But what I'm saying
It was too many of y'all around here.
he's not going to just give you a straight conversation. He's going to feel comfortable. So you got to create something that's comfortable for him. I mean, I know how you're thinking, but it's been a while. He's sophisticated. He's scared. I'm just saying maybe you have to create some type of. They know they don't want to mess with you. They don't want you coming at them wrong.
He embraced it when, you know what I'm saying? Shit, he get, my boy, you know what I'm saying?
He cool like with women like that?
Yeah, he gonna embrace the shit out of us. That's
Yeah, I see that we lost it. Go back a couple minutes. Let me see.
Like I need an example of what I would think. Like maybe like.
all right. Y'all find.
I think it's the courtroom.
Out there that you looking for him?
No.
I've been looking for his ass. Believe me.
You know that too, right?
Yeah. When I run into at the club, I be, man, when he got that walk of fame, motherfucker, I was right there.
But what I'm saying is,
that store.
But what I'm saying
It was too many of y'all around here.
He's not going to just give you a straight conversation. He's going to feel comfortable. So you got to create something that's comfortable for him. I mean, I know how you're thinking, but it's been a while. He's sophisticated. He's scared. I'm just saying maybe you have to create some type of. They know they don't want to mess with you. They don't want you coming at them wrong.
He embraced it when, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if that's
He
gonna
get,
work.
my boy, you know what I'm saying?
He cool like with women like that?
Yeah, he gonna embrace the shit out of us. That's
Yeah, it's the court, I believe. Ooh, hi. Ooh, that's one thing. It's just everything moves at a touch of a button now. Yeah, I think that's the courtroom feed. I don't know. Now I have no cigarette. He sound like he got a cigarette hanging on. You know, whoa, 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 whoa. Dupree. What you got? What you got going on in jail? Let's see here. I don't even know if I can say what the heck he's saying. I don't know what part. Oh, Davis. I get the crew, our team, Dirt Rock. Y'all seen Dirt Rock? Dirt Rock just testified. Dirt Rock was who we just listened to before this came in. We all of us go up there, our team. You know what I'm saying? Our new team. We go up there, whoop-de-whoop. We be partying. Huh? I was running. Cop, dog, fake crew. Dang. Oh, y'all have enough. A fake crew? Huh? Yeah, man. Get our new crew. We're going to be able to do that. Dang. He talking about all the crews. Which one would be easier to approach? Zip or Puffy? Higgins, Puffy, because he ain't going to be scared anyway. Kind of like, huh? Dave's, yeah. He's gonna embrace it. I'm serious. Oh my dad. Who? What is that? Who? I'm starving. I need my cash money in my hand. I'm starving out here in these streets. Dirt rock. Can you come at him? Can you come at him like that? Davis, yeah, man. I need crosstalk. Oh yeah, 700 million, Higgins. But we probably need a couple, not tape conversations for the cast that we get. You know, we probably gonna get a little bit of pennies on the side. No, we're kidding. Look at me. Davis, I'll just start it back. Go on the back out. Speaker one. I don't even know who talking. Yeah, let me ask you this. Why would, let's say we get you out to New York. What is your reason for being out in New York? Higgins, see, y'all just can't create something like you had a business or something. You know, maybe like something if you're going to create something. I don't know. I can't read this. Not they stuff. I don't know who. He moved out there. Dude got a place out
there? Yeah, he could be in a restaurant, something you could come in.
Then I be seeing this little commercial, I'm like, you motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I'm Caleb or...
No, he got me in trouble the first time. Didn't he though? So he said...
So you don't have to go to New York, you could do it here.
Yeah.
We're talking two different things. New York would be Zip.
Yeah.
Zip's out there and he's going to be staying out there.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a club out there. He always...
Yeah, he got a club. Oh, I can go there. Because he like, every time my folks go out there, he, like, Brian, he's vice president right up under Jermaine Dupri. He went out there, him and the dude named Ramon, they went out there. Oh, y'all Keefe D boys. Oh, come on. He rolled out the red carpet for him. Got him drinks and everything. And they the one told me about the club. Then this other broad I was fucking, she said, got a 3-story beauty salon. Everybody, I was like, them motherfuckers is rolling. Said he got the Phantom, a Bentley and all that. Said he rolling like hell.
You see any advantage to maybe starting off with just having another encounter with D-Mac?
Yeah.
Start off with that, and then D-Mac can put it in Puppy's ear that you kind of...
I'm looking for it. All right, I'll get on it real fast.
No, we'll handle that. We'll set that up.
Okay.
Because what ends up happening is if you take control of the situation, you start making some progress we're not ready to deal with yet, then, you know...
Basically, you don't have to do anything.
Just take the time.
Yeah, it takes time. We'll tell you when you need to be somewhere and make arrangements.
All right.
And,
that'll put it in his ear, because he do go get D-Mac every time we come out here.
Okay.
That's a boy, yeah.
Okay. All right, well then on to, I think that's a wrap for that whole entire event. These are two of the girls that Darren found.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
How long is our meeting going to be today? Do we have a time frame?
We're out of here in 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Hey, do you know how to get a hold of DMAC right now?
You're more than welcome.
You can get a hold of DMAC?
Stay long if you want.
Knows what?
Great.
Basketball player, buy weed from him every day.
Alright, that's cool.
Tell Tommy to buy some weed from him.
The barbershop over on 3rd or Beverly?
I've got that D-Mac.
That's all girl.
I've got that.
You know where, right?
Yeah, I know where he's at.
Look at that, she got fat.
Yeah, that's the wrong.
What about this one here?
Yeah, he can get the... That's
the one who's on the phone?
How old is this picture right here?
Okay, are those the two girls that were in the vibe party that night?
Yeah.
Okay. And what are their names?
And go squeeze
Right here.
DJ Quick by the ball. I'm serious, he get that shit up quick.
Answer the question.
Yeah.
Real boring.
Those two girls, you see
What's
that?
their name?
What are their names?
Michelle and Jewel.
Yeah, and those were the two girls that you talked about
At the
being
party.
in the vibe party that night and,
Yeah.
and getting close to
Yeah.
Puffy and Biggie,
All
is that right?
All that, yeah. They was ones to set that shit up.
For sure. Now you know that from being there, or you know that from
That's
after?
just
Been
impression.
here, dog.
Okay.
I'm not telling you, dog.
Did you get any other insight on that from anybody else, or you Keefe D? People
We know
told
the
you?
streets, dog.
So you're just saying from that alone?
He said he watched
They was out of place.
there.
They shouldn't have been there in the first place.
They from Death Row, so
Yeah, they
he
ain't
said
got
when
no
we seen
business
them, it
there.
was odd.
Then boom, the fire marshals come. We left Big Pete and what's the name out there, Sporty. outside the club because we didn't have enough passes. So I was going out there checking on them.
Don't put that on these notes. Because
that was just a sidebar.
Or something.
We was down, fire marshal was down there, the Big P and Sporty from Great Street was down there, and I went down there to check on them. Then the fire marshal said they was going to close the place. Blood was out there. It was ready, dog.
We're gonna get into all that another time, man. But that's some stuff we gotta touch on too.
Yeah.
This is a fixtures in there. All right, get your freaking flyer tomorrow ready. All right. What's that tag? What's right? I'm gonna see you sooner or later. So
One last thing.
See me. Come on. I'm gonna see you sooner or later, man.
You and Eddie were cellies, right?
Yeah, we were.
Where were you guys? That was in.
But I wanted to ask you something. Excuse me.
What do you know his last name to be?
Samuel Samuels.
Huh?
Samuel Samuels.
Samuels.
Samuel.
Oh, okay.
He asked me a question. If I find out anything else.
I want to ask you one more thing. I know you probably been on vacation, 93. Okay. Listen, 93. You're working on a while.
Okay, it appears as though Exhibit 117 is now over. Anything else that you wanted to present today, State?
No, 2009 is not as long, but I think we just give them a break now.
Okay, sounds good. At this time, we will recess for the evening. We're coming back at 9 a.m. tomorrow. During this recess, you are admonished not to talk or converse amongst yourselves or with anyone else on any subject connected to the trial, or read, watch, or listen to any report or commentary on the trial of any person connected with this case by any medium of information, including without limitation, newspaper, television, the internet, radio, or form or express any opinion on any subject connected with the trial until the case is submitted to you. We'll see you back tomorrow. Thanks, guys.
Is that for sure?
The record, the jury has exited. Anything we need to address outside the presence?
Nothing from the state.
Nothing from the state.
Okay, we'll be in recess. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Well, I guess that ends the day. Y'all want to know something that's real funny? So I think that our stream might have jumped in the middle of his thing because we never took this break right here. Look, it's like something happened with the stream. So right here, yeah, I think we did jump. Because this is about an hour. You saw it? Okay. I wonder why I did that. I don't know why. I don't know why sometimes it does that. I don't know why it does that at times where it jumps. I don't know. Oh well. Well, we get off early today. considering that we had some long days, whether it jumped or it didn't jump. I guess that it is what it is. I'll go back and maybe re-record it so I can have the full thing just for our coverage for our page. But we'll start off tomorrow with the Lindsay Clancy trial. Tomorrow, guys, if you are interested in still watching. You said that was crucial evidence. All you need to know, he was talking about blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I just did a clip of that, Ruth. I just posted it. So if you want to go look, it says it's Dirt Rock takes the stand. I would truly appreciate it. I clipped it all nice up for you, so you don't even have to do nothing. You can go right there. You ain't got to go to the beginning. Yeah, so if you guys get a chance, definitely go check out some of the videos and clips that I'm making of the testimonies from all our different trials. If you missed anything, I am trying to slice and dice them as best as I can so you can actually get to it and access it a little faster versus to going through the whole entire stream. I will go back and look at doing this part. Oh, just so I can let y'all know. No, I don't. I don't at all. I don't at all. What did I want to say? Oh, before we take out and closing, let me give y'all a couple updates that I found out today. So I don't know how many of y'all are following the Lancey Clancy, I was about to call her the Lancey Clancy trial. The Lindsay Clancy trial, guys. Let me get this information because I wanted to make sure I told y'all about it. Okay. So although we didn't watch the jury instructions and their arguments in regards to that, the update when they were doing the jury instructions, just so y'all know, just so you know, let me get it because I put it in my notes. I got so many notes on different stuff and that's going on. A lot of stuff with this Carmelo Anthony stuff too. Okay. So just so y'all know, that when they were having their argument, not argument, but when they were discussing the charges and everything in regards to the Lindsay Clancy trial, which I think is really a shocker. I'm shocked by it. Reddington is asking for the jury to be able to consider involuntary manslaughter as an alternative to first-degree murder, based in part on the theory of the involuntary intoxication from prescribed medication. What is that? So involuntary manslaughter as an alternative to first-degree redrum, based in part of theory of involuntary intoxication from prescribed medication. Prosecutors opposed the request, arguing the evidence does not establish that Clancy was intoxicated when the children were unalive. The judge has not yet ruled on whether the jury will receive the option. What is he talking about? What is he trying to do? This matters because if the judge do this can substantially change the jury's choices. Oh my goodness. So that means like right now it was really redrum or lack of criminal responsibility. So, and if the judge includes this lesser offense instruction, jurors could potentially have another path instead of, those two choices. So, I mean, I don't know how you, I don't know. You know, I noticed that when they do it black and white, like, like we did in the Rick Child case, remember how that went? Or George Pino, either is murder or is not. I think those work better. I don't know if Reddington should have did this. Yeah, so I just think that I don't know if Reddington should have did this, guys. Only because certain fact that I don't think that the jury would find her not. I don't think the jury would find her guilty and say that a first degree and like she planned it, because first degree is she planned it. She wanted to do these things. I don't think the jury would have got there. So the only other choice for them, I believe, would have been. The only other choice I think they would have had in this issue would have been to vote that no, that was not it, and that she she could not appreciate it. Yeah, but I think the problem is that there is no evidence showing that she intentionally intoxicated herself. If manslaughter is listed as on Lindsay's verdict form, it's going to be very important because it's lesser included alternative to murder. Right now, I looked up. It says Massachusetts manslaughter is governed by MGL-C 265, Section 13. The statute provides a maximum sentence of 20 years in state prison for manslaughter. It also permits, depending on the sentence imposed, incarceration in a jail/house of corrections for up to 2.5 years, and a fine up to $1,000. I don't know if this gonna get it. So it's a very big difference from the murder possibilities. Like, either it sounds like he almost saying that she's not insane. Why do we need that on the table? Because if you Reddington are saying she insane, or I don't know. So first degree redrawn. Remember, and this is 3 times over because they didn't just charge her with one redrawn. They charged her with each child. So she gotta answer for Cora, Dawson, and Callan. So we got first degree life without parole. Second degree is life with parole eligibility. Manslaughter is up to 20 years. Not guilty, no criminal sentence. Massachusetts law makes first degree murder life without parole for an adult, and second degree murder life with eventually parole. But the other issue is that we got 3 kids. So I don't know if the judge is gonna be like, oh, if she does get sentenced or they do find her guilty, is he gonna run them consecutively or is he gonna run them concurrent? Because I want to know if the judge sits up there and say, hey, I'm just only consider one child. So the statutory minimum is 20 years per manslaughter conviction. So that raises that sentencing question. Would Judge Sullivan order the sentences concurrently or consecutively? That's going to be a big thing. I don't know. I'm just irritated. Like, I think that it's like saying, like, you talking out of both ends of your mouth or your neck, in my opinion, because I'm like, okay, ready. I don't know if they even proved what you think. I don't think they proved anything, but I don't know if his witnesses was all that spectacular. I know some people may say his witnesses were spectacular, but I didn't think anything was spectacular about his doctors. We know they get paid, so you don't bring people up there that's not gonna go with your position. And after seeing Letitia Stouch, I mean, she got up there and said just anything just to prove a point for her client, for their client. So I mean, they just do that. So people do that, right? So that you expect them not to, but experts do it. They do it all the time. That's just their opinion, as far as I'm concerned. So the prosecution team is fighting this instruction. I think they don't, because they saying there's no evidence. Like Lindsay was barely even taking the prescriptions. So if they're gonna say intoxication by prescriptions, what was she intoxicated by? Because she wasn't like she was overdoing the prescriptions. This is just like weird to me. I don't even know if I ever heard of anything like that, but who knows? It just seemed wishy-washy to me. So we will be in there tomorrow in the morning. I think Reddington, I think he has one more person, a doctor, that he's going to be calling tomorrow morning. I'm not sure if he's going to be arresting his case, and I do not know if the state has any rebuttal witnesses. I know they did talk about they did want to have some come in. So just to kind of give you what our day is going to be like, we will take it step by step in regards to our other cases as we go along, as far as our Tupac and our Microsoft Exec murder trial. We may have to watch a little bit on Saturday, one of them. Do they have to? I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. I can't read typos. What is you talking about, SD? Don't they have to reunite her to change charges mid-trial? No. So what happens is the state typically charges y'all. This is what happened in the penal trial, and this is also what happened in Rick Child's trial. What happens is they charge you, then y'all have a charge conference because now the evidence is basically in. And what they want to do at that point in time is they want to see after the charge conference, okay, what evidence and should we do some lesser included? And yeah, so now at the charge conference, that's when either the defense is going to be offering something or either the state wants to change something. They have to agree on it, or maybe they don't have to agree on it. I guess depending on what state you are in, but it looks like the judge has to make the decision in this one. But yeah, like I don't know. So I guess we'll wait till tomorrow morning to kind of see if he gives a decision tomorrow in regards to it, guys. But I want to say shout out to the mods, shout out to the chat. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I truly, truly appreciate you guys. Please, 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 if you can, go watch the videos. Go ahead and hype a video if you can. I don't want all your hypes. Just use one of them. Just one of them. You get 3 of them a week. I'm going to have to start asking y'all just to hype one video. Just one video. You only get them once a week. But just use one on me. I'm trying to get us back into the beat of the rhythm of the night so we can get out here in these streets. And then next week or either the week after, depending, it's going to be a real exciting time. Yes, lady. Thank you so much, honey. I don't know if I know you was here earlier or in our other stream when I told you, but I want to thank you again. Yeah, so yeah, gearing up. I'm getting my hotel ready, and I got my little. I thought I was the stuff too. When I seen the thing come back from the media thing, they was like, "Okay, the media room is in such and such." I said, "Oh shoot, I gonna be media personnel? All right, all shooky now. They better not tell me that." But yeah. I am going to I'm hoping the lawyer has a show tonight because I'll go over there and I'll see what he has to say. I like him. Lawyer Lee is not going to be on tonight. She be on Fridays. So that's why I'll be hanging out. All right, guys. I'm put our outro song on, and I will see you guys in the morning.
When Sweet Pea taps in, you know the courtroom lights go bright. Trials running long, but the family's here every night. Mods on patrol, shadows showing out. There's little YouTube corners where community's about. Therapists you know, steady holding down the floor. Behind the scenes magician, keeping peace like never before. A banner king, a rule keeper too. Every channel dreams of a mind like you. Jason walks in and the ladies lose control. Down to earth king with the warmest soul. Film freaks, kindness, spinning stories on display. Parents sweet and cheering folks along the way. And Maria from SA keeps the laughter rolling free. Joking, shining, keeping spirits where they need to be. We're a family in the chat, side by side through every trial. Sweet Pea leads the way with that fire and that smile. We debate, we laugh, we lift each other higher. This courtroom crew is everything we admire. Yeah, no matter what the case or file, we're forever take it to trial. Take it to trial. Pretty brown girl, she'll tell you what's true. Sharp as a gavel, funniest in the room. Dr. Rachel pops in while she's busy running lines. Speaks her mind every time, cuts through like a knife. And Paula brings the energy, jokes flying fast. Helping Sweet Pea backstage, making every screen laugh. And Zach's chosen, causing chaos just for fun. The resident cheater, but we love him, everyone. Here comes Maddie, handsome, quick with the line. And a comedy sniper with the perfect timing. And Lynn with the updates, always loyal, always true to true crime news. Drops, he brings it to the room. We're a family in the chat, side by side through every trial. Sweet Pea leads the way with that fire and that smile. We debate, we laugh, we lift each other higher. This courtroom crew is everything we admire. Yeah, no matter what the case or file, we're forever take it to trial. Take it to trial. Shamrock keeps us trending, replay queen. Holding down the algorithm like a machine. SD's razor sharp, loyal through and through. And yeah, she adores Jason, nothing new. Junkie the bear with the white cloth way, managing volunteers like she runs the whole land. Cynthia brings inside what takes sharp and steady. Donna keeps it real, 911 and always ready. Lily Bird's the fat queen, receipts on tap. Easy's new, but she blends right into the pack. Tennessee, Harlan, Charles supporter with pride. Melly shows up a family for cooking for his dog. Steady carrying presence through the courtroom fog. And Brooklyn in the house, always bringing that spark. Lighting up the chat like a child in the dark. Baka loves her grand, speaks truth when it's time. Micrograms with metaphors straight up sublime. Barbara biggest supporter, heart kind of vast. Looking for missing kids, hope to truly last. Only fan from Singapore, flag name a street. Still shows up with love every time he takes a seat. And even the part-timers keep this place alive. Curvy Hill, Irish Amy, Capri Law, Hellcat, our tribe. Hearts wide open, stories shared, holding space because we care. From every corner of the world we climb to spend these nights together, one trial at a time. We're a family in the chat, side by side through every trial. Sweet Pea leads the way with that fire and that smile. Mods and shadows, yeah, this love is something rare. A courtroom crew with hearts beyond compare. No matter what the case or file, we're forever take it to trial. Sweet Pea and the love and the adore. This isn't just a channel, it's a family. And we couldn't ask for more.